where we at first we had to decide what we were gonna do with all of these zombies that were following, uh, that we were trolling behind us. Um, Eventually, we decided to keep all of them under deck because we feared that um, the reaction of the people seeing zombies would worry them a little bit. Um, Eventually, we decided to bring one up because we thought if people were to discover the zombies on the ship without us being there, then we would probably get into a lot more trouble than if we hadn't notified them that we were keeping them safely under the decks. With a little hesitation, the people saw this, and the captain, uh, Captain, I'm trying to remember his name,
Canvas. It is on the
Hemvis.
screen, you can see that.
Uh, yes, sorry, I just was.
Mhm.
There we go. So we with Captain Hemvis and Lord Kajvaj, no, not Lord, uh,
Korchval.
Kajval. We discussed the plans of keeping them under deck and making sure that they were going to be safe. Where we eventually were invited for tea. Um, from there, uh, we gathered a couple supplies and just waited for um, every. We waited for us to have the meeting. So we re-upped on ship supplies and other things like that. Oh, and we also had a messenger, right?
That
That
was the
showed up.
one that he actually invited you in the end.
Right. So eventually we made it to Lord Stargazer's mansion, and where we were greeted fairly friendly. Um, we had discussed our plans of what Brayden was searching for in his family with this Shadowfell druid and what the connections were. Eventually finding out that he has a son who had similar aspects to him that he was also causing trouble. So, with a little help, with promising, with him requesting help from the group about a certain portal that they wanted under control for eventually opening up a lesson in order to study this portal and eventually study conjuration, I believe it was.
Abjuration.
Conjuration, yes.
The duration, protection, magic.
Uh, right, to study conjuration and protection magic. So with the promise of help, if the group was willing to help the Lord in this little issue, he was willing to release information about whatever kind of leads Brayden was looking for, connected to this druid. With a little hesitation, and the group thought that there was maybe something deeper connected, where Juniper had decided to kind of reach into his mind and see at the surface thoughts that it was nothing suspicious, and she decided to go a little deeper to make sure that he was really, really fully trustworthy.
Mhm.
Um. Oh,
Oh,
sorry. Correct.
that was the moment where Molnud did throw you out of his mansion.
Yeah. Sorry. I just read a comment from Agvar. Correct.
Hmm.
Correct me. So where eventually Juniper was caught, trying to go deeper, and with this crime, this potential crime in this city, he he sent the group away in a blind fury, and Juniper just storming out, and Brandon with all surprise and all shock, just not believing that what was potentially a good meeting could have gone so weird and so awry so fast. He following the suit, he storms out where only Nina and Locke was to be left behind, and Nina speaking to this lord, trying to amend this whole deal, was eventually able to promise this, that if they were to continue to help, that maybe in the future the deal would be upheld. After that, Nina and Locke had gone searching for Brandon, where him and Lupa were hidden, refusing to be found until Juniper was able to show up after going to Lord Stargazers to apologize for what she had done. After making amends. Oh, and yes, there was also the Lord's father, who is blind and deaf. Mute or no, mute and
Mute
deaf.
and deaf, yeah.
Right, mute and deaf.
Well, he's playing it, so at the very least.
And after being able to apologize to this lord, she had gone in search of Brandon, and turning into this bird, she found him on a rooftop. Found Lupa on a rooftop. And figuring if Lupa was on a rooftop, then Brandon could not be far behind. And eventually, the two had spoken and come to a fairly friendly stalemate. Not really being at quarrels with each other at the moment. Where they after that, the group had decided to continue to this house that Lord Stargazer had graciously offered them to, where they began to make their way to the woods, to this house. And I believe that's where we left off.
Mm-hmm.
You missed one important thing.
Did I?
Yep. Nobody ate Ogvar's cornbread.
Oh, that's right.
I wasn't
Ogvar
gonna
made
say
a
anything.
cornbread.
I know
Oh,
you
that's
weren't,
right.
but-
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot that very important detail. Ogvar being warned not to bring any food, and then being told maybe exterior delicacy would have not been a bad idea. Made this cornbread, where he made this amazing cornbread, but nobody ate it. It was just left behind on this table, just left to be cold and forgotten.
Well, I don't think he rolled to see how well the cornbread turned out. Did he?
I did.
Just let's
Oh, you
just
did?
Very,
let's just.
it's pretty, it's above average.
It's above average. Okay.
It was a
Yeah,
pretty
that
good cornbread.
That was a good case. So, other than that, you didn't mention the very delicate example of the whiskey that Locke made. Whiskey, the beverage, let's say, the complicated one. It was a fine recovery. I'm just joking. These are some
With
details.
the natural 20, yeah. That's true.
Mm,
I still
indeed.
forget that.
The Lord Stargazer special. That beautiful little thing.
With the ice hell spice.
Oh yeah.
Nonetheless, even though things might be a bit tense between some of you, you're once more on the same page and up to the same quest since this up. So you are on the center of the Sunridge outpost, though it's not a very big place, but it starts to slowly resemble a legit town. With it ever growing in numbers and all the architecture that is having. So it is about the time for you to embark on this journey towards the northern part of the Elzir Isle. I did not that also Lord Stargazer did give you a copy of a more recent map, a more accurate version, the one that you have right here. So that's where you're at. So before leaving Stoneridge Outpost, is there something you want to be doing inside this place? Also, we
Yeah.
should begin.
Is it late enough to go looking for that scroll?
It is
Whoever
afternoon
sells them.
towards evening, so shops should still be open if you are searching for something. Though it's not certain that you can find something like that, but there's
No,
a
you
chance.
said that like last time that it was like more nighttime sort of thing, like a shady thing. I don't know.
Yep. No, the time is definitely proper for that, but it depends on what people you might be able to find to talk with. So, what approach would you go at it? Would you go towards people and asking about stuff, or perhaps trying to eavesdrop on others, trying to see any connections with people selling illegal stuff?
I'm not good at any of this. I guess. Hmm.
I guess Brandon would be up to kind of listening and eavesdropping on anybody with interesting information,
Mm-hmm.
going on rooftops and just kind of listening from the roof.
Okay, I'll note that. Ogvar, what would be your approach though? Because it's still
Yeah.
Oh shit,
Could
that was
I?
just Akbar. I'm sorry.
it's okay.
I'm trying to think of a way this could be like which is something I'm actually good at. Could I? Does there look like any sort of darker areas of the city that might be more prone to that sort of activity? The exchanging of such scrolls.
Uh, there sure should be. I would like an investigation check for you to kind
Okay.
of make certain which would be those.
Thank you. Oof.
All right, and you will see there are some very small road-like structures between some houses and districts that, even on earlier stages of the day, they were a bit shady, so it would make for people not being visible while trading there. And you will see from time to time some people walking around. While Brandon, roll me perception check. All right, so even though you just settled on land, the rumors that you will be hearing will be mostly around the seas around and the other islands and the passage of the dead, but nothing you haven't heard yet from Miss Ada and Adark.
Mhm.
So over you will see those places that such things should be happening, and it's only a matter of time after that. That in due time, a couple of shady people. Well, don't judge them by their looks, but they seem to be looking around, trying to see if anyone is watching them. And at this point, it's either you rolling stealth or going for a straightforward approach.
Yeah, I guess after seeing Juniper is like occupied by her friends and at least somewhat stable, Akvar would not try and stealth at all because he would just be clink, clink, clank, 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 clank over here.
As you go over there, you will see them looking at you, not taking any extreme action, but one will talk towards the other, and you will notice like they're doing some hand signals, notions towards each other. As one says, catch, okay. I'll say, hey, you,
Mm.
mind your own business, please. I
Oh,
can
well,
see that you are staring too much.
Well, I was actually hoping to find some business. I hear that there's people around here that are willing to trade in goods that I'm looking for.
Aren't you affiliated with Kajvo? Hey, care buddy, it might be a trap.
I mean, I just met the guy. I just got into town. He was talking about, like, finding some weird portal, but it's really nothing to do with that.
They look at each other and then towards you. Roll me persuasion check, Ogvar.
Okay. Seven. Oof.
They look at you. Huh. Your armor seems to be quite delicate. I suppose you have the money to support your claims. What is it you're looking for, pretty guy?
Oh, thanks. I'm just, my friends and I have come across some things that like we'd like to like be able to know what they are, and I'm just looking for a particular spell. If you ever have seen that around, that it's able to identify things and what they do.
Identify. Let me write it down. As he takes up a very small scroll and writes that. I'm not certain about it, but I know a guy that might be of help. Meet me here in the same place in 2 hours.
Oh, all right. Is it all right if I bring a friend, or no?
Is that friend Kojval?
No, it's my wife.
Well, okay, I assume. You're not from here. We haven't seen you around. So you don't belong by any means to the Red Hawk Knights or the Alliance?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, all right, all
I
right.
sure hope not.
You don't seem like one of those. Good for you. Okay, bring her as well.
Okay.
And they will nod and leave.
Thank you.
As it's becoming a bit darker in the city, it's closer to nighttime. And as it is getting a bit darker, it's up to you to decide if you are embarking later on here and going for a walk overnight, or if you're staying in this place for the night in the small cabin that Stargazer did offer you to live.
Juniper, I secured a little time slot for us to get the present I was talking about.
Oh, this late at night?
Oh, yeah. Apparently, it's not like an official thing here. I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It's like there weren't any scroll shops around, and the guy I talked to on the dock said that like people would be like around later that were just like standing around that sold that sort of thing.
Oh, is that normal?
I mean, it was normal for Locke. Remember when we like went and like found those like bandits he was talking to or whatever?
Oh gosh, I forgot about that. That was so long ago. Okay.
But yeah. If you guys don't mind us staying later, or maybe like walking out of the cabin at night, or are you guys not wanting to stay in the cabin?
I mean, we're totally staying in the cabin tonight. Like, a bed, an actual bed, I'm not passing up on that. We should go in the morning, when it's like, bright. When the time people normally go walking around.
Well, I heard a lot of people sometimes like go at dusk too.
Oh, well, sure, maybe, if we're up, but doubt it.
What about you, Locke?
Locke's not there right now. He's out doing some shopping.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of which, because I did give that option to Ogvar and Brennan, they were looking around. Is there anything in particular that you want to be looking for this adventuring day that will follow?
Yeah, I'll whisper it to you right now.
All right. Take your time.
Gun with a serial number marked up.
Like,
Dream
Ogvar,
Lily's-
why would you... Oh, I'm sorry, I was just gonna
No, I'm
start
just saying,
bitching
Dream
about
Lily-
to fill a gap.
Dream Lily's not cutting it. I need some of the higher kush, man.
Oh no.
You're gonna meet the same people I'm.
Oh, Locke, can you pick
Did
me
that
up
happen
some
last
stuff?
time?
Oh my god.
Well, we were more chasing people. What were you saying, Nina?
Oh no, it was just while Vlad was typing to BG, Nina would be... I was just feeling silences, like, just bitching at Ogvar. Why would you even suggest that we leave tonight? Isn't that, like, dangerous?
No, I wasn't. I was asking if you wanted to stay in town or stay in the cabin.
Oh, okay, that totally makes more sense. Never mind. Sorry, I just thought you were saying something dumb. Or something, I don't know.
Well, it wouldn't be out of the norm.
No, it wouldn't. That's why I
Hey.
thought that. Hmm?
You don't
What's
say
up?
anything stupid, Ogvar. We're
Sorry, I
dumb.
forgot.
You don't sound super convinced, Juniper.
I'm very convinced. He's the smartest one here. You can ask him anything.
ask him something, Tappy?
How are you doing?
Wow, that's easy. That's an easy one.
Well, not great. My wife was just threatened, but
Wow.
it's okay, I guess. I mean, I'm getting her a present later, so that's nice.
She's like stood right beside you though, so shouldn't you feel great?
Yeah, I feel awesome
Okay.
because I'm getting her something.
Well, that was an answer. Here's one for you, Agvar. What's your favorite color? No, sorry, no, never mind, ignore that one. What's Nina's favorite color?
Blue.
Wrong.
It's clearly red. Have you seen Locke?
Yeah, I
Okay.
just thought Locke has those beautiful blue eyes, so I just
Well,
thought.
I lied. It's sort of a tie. So he gets half a point. You get half a right answer, because he didn't say both. Like at the same time.
Lockhart gave you an answer. He's a genius.
Sure, maybe. We'll see. Time will tell.
You should ask him about elephants. I hear he knows so much.
I don't even know what
I
those
know
are,
an
so
extensive amount.
I couldn't even tell, think of a question for whatever those are. Nina's going to go and lie down on the giant bed she claimed and wait for Locke. Nina says out loud and then goes and does that.
Walks 5 miles out of town.
You know, Lockhart.
Oh, I thought we were I thought we were in the cabin.
I thought we were deciding if we were staying in the cabin or in here. That's why we're still on this page. There's a cabin page. We're just not on it yet because we haven't decided.
That's true.
I feel like Nina already made sure that she's in that cabin. I don't think that bunkering with people is her style.
It's,
Akbar,
did you just say my name, Juniper? Is it walking away? Did you just say my name?
I did.
What'd you say?
You're gonna go to the cabin, right?
Probably.
Are we all going to the cabin though?
I don't know. I'm not your boss. I'm just your sister, so you get to choose.
Okay.
It'd be
I guess
nice
we'll all
if
go
you're
to
all
the
at the
cabin?
cabin. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd totally be nice.
Why are we all just
Akbar can
standing
make
around
us-
here?
Oh, you're
Oh,
back.
we were deciding. Well, first we were making fun of Agvar. Then we were collectively making fun of Agvar. And then we
Akbar's
decided.
gonna bring us to a drug deal.
Oh,
Oh, really?
I
missed
only
that
said
part.
one person, but yeah.
I mean me. He's bringing me to a drug deal because I'm special.
I feel like if I brought more people, they would be like anxious for whatever reason.
Man, you're
Well-
fucking turning it up in this town.
Are you, Agvar, are you sure that you're going to a drug deal right now? Like, did you set this up or did Juniper set this up? In fact,
Well, it's not
I'm
like
not
a,
gonna be
it's
confident
not like
in
a
either,
drug
but-
deal. I mean, like, I'm pretty addicted to knowledge, but it's not
Ugh,
not exactly the same.
Jeez.
fucking nerd thing to say.
It is such an Agvar thing to say.
One time he
Wow.
made eggs and he said, "This is what your brain looks like on Lily." I didn't get it.
Wow.
Jeez, like normal eggs, or like did he like?
They were
mush them
quail
up?
eggs.
Oh wow, okay, those are like real small, aren't they?
Wow. What a bougie ingredient for a reference. That's intense, Hog.
Well, you two, are you okay with this weird deal that you'll be fine with what it like a knowledge deal, right? You'll be safe.
I mean,
Is it? You're not
Yeah,
scared
right?
or anything, right?
I don't see why not.
Wait a minute.
I mean,
Why-
I have
why
Juniper
would
with me
we-
too, so like,
Yeah, sure, totally. It's just the whole prefacing it by calling
Wait,
it a
wait,
drug
wait! I
deal.
just got in trouble and threatened of beheading. What are we getting into? Is this bad?
We're just buying a scroll.
That's what I thought. So
Yeah, I
why are
don't-
we? Why would we
Okay.
be scared?
I don't know.
Well, you said drug deal, so I just assumed shady, and I assumed that either of you that had set it up, probably just walking into like a
Oh,
robbery or
Okay,
something. but-
Juniper. To be fair, when you say drug deal, that is bad, but this is
Oh.
not a drug deal.
Okay, yeah, knowledge deal. Well, like case scenario, you'll get like your library card confiscated, I guess, or something.
Wait, does
That's not
that mean
good.
what Locke does is bad?
No, it's just that some people don't like it.
I don't feel like Locke. You've never bought your drugs at the nighttime, right? Why are we buying scrolls at nighttime?
Because sometimes it's really obvious that you're up to no good if you're walking around at nighttime and swapping gold.
Yeah, I went to a fucking store for my shit. What are you doing buying like scrolls back alley?
There's no scroll stores here. That's
I find
specifically
that
why I asked around.
I find that very hard to believe, and it's sounding like you're covering up what you're buying. So
That's
I do believe
fine
that
with
you're,
me.
you're buying scrolls, but you're having to buy it all hush hush at night. What's on these scrolls? And
It's
then
just
Nina like
something-
squints.
I
and
mean,
she
I-
shakes her head.
I can slip you some Lily for cheap, man. You gotta go do this shit.
It's just something to be able to know if something's gonna hurt us or not.
What you mean, like
know,
an
you guys are
instructional
all-
book?
Ogvar raises his gauntleted hand. You guys are all worrying about this dumb ring. It's not killing me. If something else is worrying you guys, this would help me be able to just figure out if something's wrong with it.
Well, okay, that is less lewd than I was thinking just now. That sounds great. That sounds fine. You do that.
Yeah, we're just giving you shit. It's just the means in which this is happening is a bit concerning for you. That's all.
Just don't get stabbed, okay?
You
I'll
think
try.
they sell pastries
Don't.
too?
I mean, if they're selling scrolls, like I assume maybe they'd have pastries too. I don't know.
Goods first. Don't swap money before you see the thing.
Noted.
And like, don't stick around either.
What?
Like, once you get the thing and you give them gold, you go. Just leave.
Is there maybe a reason why they don't sell scrolls here? Like they were gonna set up a wizard thingy, right? Like a school?
I think that
Yeah, I don't-
it's just that they haven't set that up yet. It's not that they're not going to, it's just they're not that far enough into the town or something.
Probably.
Oh,
You'll be fine. Just don't get stabbed.
We won't. It'll be okay. I think.
And we will meet you back at the cabin.
Sounds good. Are you
Great.
guys? No one else is gonna. Everyone's going to the cabin?
Well, Nina has something she wants to do first, but then I'm going back to the cabin. Yeah, totally.
Can we just have like a special spot? Like let's go back to the boat if we're missing somebody.
Why not the cabin?
Like everybody meet to the boat.
Why meet at the boat and not the cabin?
Because the boat
Because-
has all.
the cabin's like miles out of town, and if we walk miles out of town and we realize that not everyone's there, then
Oh wait, so
Well-
you want? Oh, okay. No, I see what you mean. You mean once you've done your deal and once I've done what I want to do, we all meet back at the boat,
Yeah.
and then we go to the cabin together.
and
okay,
we force Braynon and Toppy to just stick around for no reason.
fine. Well, I don't think anybody will make anybody wait too long. So
Well, he did say that anything that happens on our boat stays on our boat. So at least
Mm.
that's gotta mean.
well,
That
yeah,
makes sense.
you guys go get your thing. Nina,
Okay.
go do her thing.
All right, let's go.
clink, clank, clink, clank.
As you're heading towards that location that you were previously, and you will see one of those two guys being there. The one that did tell you that he will come by later, but this time he's with the company of another one that is dressed up in robes, a bit all fancy like a wizard. As they look at you, hey, I told you you would sew up. Hey, you, we got the thing that you were looking about.
Oh, really? That's great.
It will be 50 gold pieces.
Oh, that's perfect. All right. Akbar will give him 75.
They will look at that and their eyes will be wide open up. Roll me an investigation check, Ogvar.
Okay. 22.
Alright, do you understand that it's a bit overpriced already? Though, if that's what you desire, you can still go and give them the 75 gold pieces.
I mean, yeah, they probably need the money to set up their scroll shop. That's probably what he's thinking, and also just they're on a time crunch and he needs the scroll. So
They need to set up their scroll shop. Okay, I like that assumption. Pure Ogvar. Okay. Okay, so they will be very happy and smiling with their eyes wide up open, saying that pleasure doing business with you. If you require anything from us in the days you would be staying, perhaps you could order something. It would be easier to be certain to find something. This was out of pure luck that we had the scroll remaining for it.
of course, thank you so much. This means a lot. My wife was actually looking for some pastries. You guys don't like to deal with those, do you?
Pastries. No, I have a guy for most stuff, but I doubt I have a pastry guy.
Damn.
What about potions?
Some potions we can find, the most common ones. Some healing elixirs, for example.
Yeah. Anything that you think would be good, I'd like.
We have very basic stuff. We have some normal healing potions, some greater healing potions. We have some potions of fire resistance, and some potions of water breathing. But that's all that we could probably offer.
Akbar, are we low on healing potions?
Hang on, let me check. Sorry. Well, I've got the two I keep spare for you.
If that's all, I guess never mind then.
All right. Well, you know that you can find us around those parts. So, if there is something you might need be, so be it. Till then,
Of
good
course.
night.
Yeah, good luck with your business, guys.
Thank you.
Business. Yeah, thank you.
Did we get their names?
Nope.
Oh,
This is a spell scroll, correct? I didn't just get sold a piece of paper.
A
Can I check?
scroll of the Blade Ward cantrip.
it's just our receipt. No item.
It's a CVS receipt, so it's like 3 feet long.
8 miles long, yeah.
Can I check this is indeed an identify spell scroll? BG?
Mhm. It is indeed the identify scroll. You want to
Thank
use
you.
it now?
No. I was just making sure that it is in fact that, and not like a scam.
Mm-hmm.
Nina said that to like stick around, so let's go.
Do you want to just grab some pastries? I mean, she's probably got like, it's Nina. She's probably gonna shop for like 3 more hours.
Are there really any businesses still open at this hour?
I don't know. I mean, maybe like an inn would like have like things that they cook around the clock. I don't know, but
You know, I'd be interested in like potions. If you think that there's like potions around here, so maybe.
Sure, we can look for a potion shop. I don't mind, and maybe we can see if there are any nice dresses too.
Or toys?
Ooh, yes.
Alright, let's go.
Clink, 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 clink.
Well, as I
Yeah.
did mention in the previous session, you won't be able to find a legit potion shop for important stuff other than the ones that the other ones did tell you about. But still, for more mundane things like those that you were seeking for food and everything, you can find simple plain shops here all around. Most of them are close to closing time, so perhaps you would be in a rush a little bit running around. But just shopping for some basic freaking needs that you want and some pastries as well, that wouldn't cost more than a couple of silver pieces, like 5-6 silver pieces.
Sounds good. All right. I'll come up with a toy idea, and then you can tell me
Mhm.
what the price range would be for that.
All
That's
right,
it.
I'll continue till you come up with that.
Oh,
Mhm,
I
tell
sent
me.
you one, BG. Did you ever like look at it?
Ooh.
I did look at it, but this is not exactly the right moment, right now,
Okay.
because this is not a city that would have something like that being a common
Okay.
magical item. But I have it. I'll keep it in mind, perhaps in a bigger place. Okay.
Um, Wait,
Ye-
after like Ogvar and Juniper ran off, Nina said she had something to do real quick. If that's okay, BG.
It's always
Um,
okay. No worries.
She would have approached Locke and been like whispering to him so the others couldn't hear. Probably hear that she's whispering, but maybe know what she's saying. And she'd be like, "Locke, how you doing tonight? I was thinking we could go and do something."
I mean, the answer's always gonna be yes, but what you got in mind?
Okay, I knew you'd say yes. So, well, you know, there's this tournament that we're going to be doing soon, the fishing one, the like little I say tournament, it's totally a friendly competition. It's not even a competition. I was thinking, because Nina doesn't know how to fish too well, maybe we could go and do just a little bit of fishing tonight. You know, just a short. We said we're all going to meet at the boat, right? So, like, what, 3 hours from now, we could go back to the boat, and before that, we can just do a little bit of training. It's not, you know, I don't want to win or anything, but I would totally die if Ogvar won.
Oh well, we're gonna want to win for what I got for the prize, but yeah, I mean, we just hang around the docks, do it for a little bit, head back to the boat whenever it's time. So yeah.
Yeah, we can get a little bit of food and some drinks and just sit there and do that. And once we run out, we can go back to the boat.
Now, just the two of us drinking while fishing off the pier. That's a good fucking night.
It is. We'll just find a quiet spot and it'll be cool and it'll be nice. And, you know, hopefully Nina will get good enough that there's no way we can't win.
Oh, definitely. And I mean, it's the kind of general rule is no huge magic, but I mean, I know it's not going to be adhered to, so we're good.
Yeah. And anyway, like natural talent and training, those aren't magic. So.
Oh, exactly.
Like, I did it a bunch when we were on the boat. Like, all the 3 weeks that we were on that boat, every couple nights I'd come out and I'd try, and I never caught anything, but maybe it's because we were on the boat. So, let's go. We'll get some drinks. You have any of that Stargazer stuff left over? We made a bunch, right?
Yeah, you know, I made a couple, and the one that I gave over was like, you know, the most crisp tasting one. So I got a flagon full of some of the runoff. So yeah.
It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. It'll be great. Let's go.
All right.
And then they go find somewhere on the front of the docks and they train their fishing for a solid 3 hours before going back to the boat to meet everyone.
Are you going to the boat or the cabin?
Well,
after all?
we're meeting at the boat, and then we're all moving to the cabin.
Hmm.
You know, just so that nobody goes missing, because the cabin was far out of town, right? So
Mhm.
we didn't
That's
want to be out of town and then realize
Well-
someone wasn't there.
Far off is perhaps an exaggeration. It's about a mile away, but yeah, definitely something you should go together for the first time.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea. Okay then. So after a couple of time, you will be meeting with the rest towards the same location that where the boat that you did have from earlier on is still there, thankfully. It hasn't gone away, and there doesn't seem anyone to be there. And thankfully, also you cannot hear any zombie noises coming from nearby. It means that they are still under the influence of Juniper.
Cool. Guess Locke and Nina would like come back after their 3 hours, like fishing rods over their shoulders and like empty bottles clinking, and be like, "Hey guys, you waiting long?"
3 hours, yes.
No, actually, me and Juniper just got back from toy shopping.
Oh, maybe we should have waited longer then. We're all here. Are the zombies okay? Have you guys checked on these zombies?
Juniper's mouth is just like covered in powdered donut, and her cheeks are full, and she just shakes her head.
Well, it's a lot of sugar before bed, Juniper. Well, maybe check on your mobs before we leave, just in case. Make sure they haven't like dug a hole in the boat.
Yeah, they're good for the night, yeah.
Will they be good for tomorrow too?
She just shakes her head, yes.
Great. Okay, great. And once we leave as well, because we're walking, right?
Yeah.
Will they be okay then too, Juniper? We're going pretty far, right?
Probably not.
Is that right, BG? Are we traversing across land towards where the mountains are, or is it possible for us to? Is this river big enough? Do we
You
know?
could go through river, but this is not that thick of a river to go with your ship. Perhaps with some of the rowboats, perhaps you could take the ship towards here and then row the rest part of it. But it would be a lot more than normal due to the shape of this place
I see.
in time.
Well,
No. In other locations, you don't know much about this, but in general, sea travel is considered safer than land travel.
Oh man, options.
We can. What about if we went from Stone Reach? Oh, goddamn. It would be a similar path. We can bring the ship further in.
You can bring
until
it to the fjord. Yes, you could bring it perhaps towards the location right here on the fjord,
and
then yes, you could go. That is also doable.
Isn't that across mountains?
Yeah, that would. We could leave the ship there, obviously.
I think it might be quite difficult to traverse mountains, right? I'm not. I don't know. I don't know the geography of these lands.
I mean, it'd be the same thing if we took the rowboats this way. And then we'd still have to go.
Oh wait. Yeah. Because it's right there, right? Yeah.
So either way, we're still gonna have to like traverse.
I think rowing for so long would be super tiring. I don't want to do that before going and fighting whatever the cave is.
It's not like we ain't used to mountainous traversing anyway.
So
Go.
you pick Tristan. You're like good with boats and stuff and like terrain.
If we wanted to, let's chart this course. We'll go around the island and take it to Zerfjord.
Take
from
it
there.
to what? Sorry, Brennan, I don't think you pronounced that right.
Zerfjord.
No, I don't think that's right. If it's the way you think is best, then does anybody have any issue?
No.
I don't.
Well, Nina hates mountains, but she'll put up with it for you guys.
So the decision is to go all the way around through the Zerfjord?
Boy, and at least that's why we can bring the ship with us and make sure that the zombies don't get into any trouble while we're away.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
would
we're
be
not
close
going
to
to the
us.
cabins.
We're staying at the
No.
cabins for the night, and then we'll come back to the ship in the morning instead of in the morning.
Yeah, we're going to the cabin still. Like, I'm not going straight back onto the ship. I need to sleep in a bed. So, there we go. We have a plan. That's great. The Bobs are here. The Bobs are safe. And the Bobs are coming with us because we're going in the boat. So, great. Let's go. Let's go to the cabins, guys.
Okay.
All right, and as you're heading towards there, you will go past the Howling Woods. Pretty big forest for this island, to be fair. And you understand where the name is coming from. Intense winds are coming from the west, and since it's the open sea that way, it's making all these howling noises in between the branches, the trees, making for an ominous effect. Though it's more like telling with a nice concept. I mean, you are enjoying all this, and just a couple of miles. It's only 1 to 2 miles away from this. You're going to eventually reach towards your destination. That small cabin that you have been granted access to and given the keys for. As Nina immediately calls, dibs!
What do you guys think? There's a nice floor here. Maybe there's something in the basement. There's some rugs. Like runs back out.
Is there a basement?
I think so. There's one of those wholesaler things.
Oh.
Is that where you want to sleep, Juniper?
I don't mind. Anywhere works for me, I guess.
Well, there's a fireplace. You could light the fire. It's kind of.
I was thinking that. And just kind of curl up in the chair.
Uh-huh. Great. You okay with the bed lock? Yeah. Normal.
Oh, that's just fine. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll deal with the bed, guys. You guys don't have to. We
Yeah. Don't worry about it. We'll take that burden.
We'll be perfectly comfortable, probably.
Great.
Okay, great. The fire is so appetizing. Are you guys coming inside?
Maybe.
You know what? I guess Nina's gonna try and open the basement just out of curiosity. Curiosity's sake, like, lift up the hatch, yeah, and be like, see how Juniper it would be.
So as you sit down there, it's just a very small square room. Don't have button for that. Like a cellar that is mostly having some kegs in there. But, and a surprise, as you smell that, you're like bingo. That smells like some old, but in a nice state, ale.
Uh-oh.
Well, now Nina wants to sleep down here, but on the plus side, it's dark and tiny and shitty down there, but it's full of kegs and it smells quite nice. So, if any of you want any drinks, I think Lord Stargazer has us covered. He didn't say not to drink any of the stuff, right? I don't see any notes around with rules written around, house rules, so I think we're good. Any of you want to help me tap a keg?
Alvar nose deep into a scroll, scribbling down in his book. What?
Kegs. You have a little cellar and it has kegs, and it has stuffing by this it's what my nose is telling me. So if any of you want to drink, just speak up now, because Nina's going down for a second and having a
Yeah.
little nightcap. Well, take the silence as just me and Locke. And Nina's gonna go into the basement and, like, tap a keg.
What
If you
does
need some
tapping
sleep,
a keg do?
if you need some sleep and medicine, just let us know. Oh, that's just opening it.
Yeah, it's got a little spigot thing, and you just turn it and it starts pouring, and it's amazing. Fresh, whatever this is. I think it's just beer, Locke. I think it's just ale or beer or something, but they'll be nice.
It's something.
Want me to fill a skin up and bring it up?
Yeah, you know what? I think the proper place to enjoy a nightcap is that bed. So yeah.
Yeah, totally. It's what I'm thinking. And Nina will fill a wine skin from the ale cask and then bring that up. If any of you want any kegs tapped, it's down there. Just turn the little handle thing and don't forget to turn it when you go. And
Okay.
and Nina will go to the room and enjoy the first bed she's lain in for what, like 3 weeks we've been on that ship?
Month or like.
Month. Oh, and we'll thoroughly enjoy this free ale, this free amazing noble son's ale. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So everyone will be a bit more relaxed for this night. Don't have any issues around. No unexpected visitors or guests or anything that might concern you. Just a nice resting place for the night. And the ale, though nothing extremely tasty or something insane, it's plainly and just good. Something that you would enjoy right here for a change of the scenery and, of course, the area not shaking around like being in a boat. After that much time, at first feels very weird, but afterwards it just feels just about right. Exactly what you have missed. And this night will pass by until you find yourselves on the next day on the docks, as you will see Ada doing some work like repairing, more like mending some stuff of the ship, making sure that it's fine, making sure that it is conserved while being here at the dock. As she will notice you in the distance coming closer, say, "Hey, ahoy!"
Hello.
Hey.
Ahoy! Back to you, sailor.
Is everything all right? I didn't expect you so fast back at the eclipse. Oh, don't tell me. You missed it. You couldn't slip away from it, did you?
Oh no, I just slept so well in the bed, I woke up early.
Well, I suppose there are two sides on each coin. I, for one, had nightmares not sleeping here, and you know that us elves usually don't have such issues.
Oh no, that sucks. Nightmares suck. Did you find a nice tavern?
Oh, I found a nice tavern, or to be more precise, 5 nice taverns. I'm still a bit hungover.
Oh, that's good. That's so nice to hear. I mean, the sea will wake you up, right? The breeze on your face, that will get rid of the hangover for you, probably. Or make it worse, either or.
So, I've started some repairs. I'm doing them myself. I don't need any help from people here, but how many days do you think we'll have at this job?
0?
Sorry, come again?
Oh yeah, we're setting sail, right? Aren't we going?
Oh,
Captain Brennan said that he wanted to take the boat all the way around the island so that we could walk over some big-ass mountains to get to a weird cave that has an abyss portal in it.
oh, I see. Captain Brennan said so. As he will come closer and wink
he
towards
did.
you, Nina, he'll say, "So you missed the sea after all." Yes. All right, then I suppose I can schedule the repairs for later on. It's not anything under so much necessity and importance, we can make do with what we got. All right, then, whenever you're ready, hop aboard.
Clink, 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 clink.
Back at sea.
Oh, I was really hoping she'd be like, nope, can't go so soon.
No,
would-
yeah.
I would have way prepared, like getting some horses or something. This is going to suck. He like
Come on.
reluctantly gets back on the ship.
If you dislike this, then just don't do this.
Well, it was Captain Brennan's orders, so. And I guess it'll be faster, so I shouldn't complain. But I get it won't be so bad. We have like stuff to look at now, right? We'll have the whole coast. We can play I Spy and it'll be a little bit less boring.
And as you go there, you will hear something going like, "Ooh," from the cellar. Oh, it seems like they woke up. Thank God. Nice timing. Just make loud noises until we leave the port. Hey, goes! Get ready for the mask. We're going another journey. Come on, keep it up.
Ogvar simply walks around, making a ruckus.
Nice, Ogvar, you're doing this. Nice. As Tabby starts laughing around, and well, you're generally gonna attract a bit of attention, but it's better that you do so and not the zombies, as eventually the ship is going to sail a bit around the dock. As he says, "So where are we sailing at? I was so excited to sail once more that I didn't even ask."
Would you like to explain, Captain Brennan?
So Captain, we're heading around the island, and we're heading to the fjord as he points to the updated map that they have now.
Ooh, fancy map you got there. I like that. A fjord. Huh. Nice. I suppose we're gonna see some nice scenery. What's up there then?
Our plan is to go or sail around to this fjord and dock on one of the one of the coasts closest to the caves. We need to traverse a couple mountains from there, and then to make it there.
Ooh. Looks like you got yourselves already lost in the dangers of this island. Well, let's help you there. I suppose it is an utmost necessity, so full sail ahead! As you will go and continue venturing around the island, it will be almost, let's see the sailing speed of charting. So it's... Okay, so it's 5 times normal, so it would be almost half a day's worth journey to reach that part. I suppose going with this ship is letting you a lot to skip some time around, as the sun will start falling a bit down as you start passing through the Zarfjord. But then it's gonna be a nice scenery. It hasn't set yet, just becoming a bit lower. As you pass through all those big rocks around, but there is enough room for the ship to go by. And you continue venturing deeper and deeper into the island, as you can see to your right, where the west is, the Howling Woods, all this peninsula that is headed there into the seas, and on your left arm, towards the east, as you're going southwards, you can see all those peaks of the mountains that are supposedly heading towards those old digging sites, where there is a lot of mess, with some demonic and vile intentions.
Captain Ada, this is way cooler than being out at sea. We have so much to look at. Look at this, it's so beautiful. I kind of wish we didn't use all that paint making those posters for your daughter, but like, that was way the better choice.
Nina, you just simply don't get it. It's not that me and other people that are sailors love only the sea. The sea is more like a means to something else. The sea is so vast and you get to visit places, but places like these is the reason that we like. No, love the sea. Because the sea is the means to travel to new destinations, find new ports to arrive, and mysteries of the past, lost civilizations. Can
You
you
hear it,
imagine?
Captain?
Wow.
Hey, yeah, Brennan, you get me. Can you imagine just traveling all this vast distance on land? It would be so boring. But this blue just it hypnotizes, mesmerizes your head, and when you see anything different, it just fills the landscape so nicely.
Well, you know,
You'll get it.
I think I do get it, Captain Ada. It's like eating dirt constantly makes you really appreciate stuff that doesn't taste like dirt.
Okay, that's a good one, but no, it's not like this.
Oh, sure.
You'll truly get it one day.
Uh-huh. I bet. Wow, is this cooler than the ocean? Nina says, just gazing up over the side of the ship.
Just
Till
completely
the-
ignoring what she said.
yeah, just nodding but completely ignoring what Captain Ada said.
Well, you're eventually going to reach a point towards the map that seems to be close to your location. Brennan, being the navigator, you should roll me a survival check to understand where exactly on the map you are, and to see if this is the proper point from which you should travel towards the west. All right. And even though you haven't been to those places before, it seems more than fine for you to go to be at the precise location that you will see on the maps and the tools that you're using. And like, all right, let's land this right here. As Captain Nate will say. A bit of rough rocks on this place, and there is no settlement. Well, we expected that from the map. But I suppose I will be staying at the ship to protect it. How much time will you be spending in the mountains?
He had no idea.
Hopefully not very long, Captain. But I would expect maybe a day or two, hopefully.
Oh,
Maybe
alright.
like a week. We're going
A
to
week?
mountains.
Plan for a week.
what?
Like, what's the time limit that would make you leave without us?
I suppose I got rations for 3 days, perhaps 4.
What?
But
Didn't
hey,
didn't Conviva buy like a month's worth of rations yesterday?
oh, you bought another month?
Yeah, I gave Conviva like 10 gold.
Okay. Okay, so let me rephrase that. I'll say, well, I mean, I can survive for a long time. There's no issue with that. But your destination is just 5 miles to the east, and I'll just get. Let me phrase this like this. I'm gonna get a lot bored here alone. It's not about being able to wait, more like wanting to wait, and also so I'm starting to think about you. I mean, we go to this place all together. I need to return back as well one day, hopefully, with some acquaintance of mine that I really love and want to search for. But we're all together in this. I'm bound to you. So why do you expect yourselves to be for so many days there?
Well, I think it's just the fact that it's big mountains and stuff. You know, they're hard to climb, right? I don't know if there'll be like a set path.
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't like the sea, but you don't like the mountains either?
That's
I
not
don't-
what. That's
I
not
don't
what we're
like
saying.
climbing the mountain, sure.
Ah, I'm
Hmm.
making fun of you. Don't mind me.
Oh.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's set a hard limit. If more than let's say 5 days pass, I will not leave you. I will leave for Stone Ridge Outpost. So because, as I said, I need to do some repairs and stuff, and there are shops and people there. And we don't know this place. For all we know, it might not be safe to have the ship so many days in here. People might notice, and it might show up eventually. So it wouldn't be safer for it to have it more than 5 days. But if it takes that much, I will just return it to port. I can sell it on loan for a small distance like this. And I really wish to find you there afterwards. Does that sound nice?
Akbar looks at Brandon.
That sounds like a good plan, Captain. Hopefully it won't take 5 days.
How about, as well as what you just said, so like if we're not here in 5 days, you leave. How about when you get back to port, you go and get some horses and have them brought up this way, to the mines, just in case, we need horses to get back, so we don't have to walk the whole way.
Sure, I
Maybe
suppose.
we'll need help, Who knows? We're going to collapse a cave. Maybe we get stuck and need to get dig out or something. I don't know.
Suppose I had my fair share from Captain Malvir's chest, so... Alright, that works for me. Does that work for you?
Aye,
Yeah,
Captain.
Totally works. If we don't
Amen.
show up, just go back and then bring us horses or something.
Alright then. So,
And food.
good luck with whatever you have to do. I really wish you the best.
Thank you. Although, again, we didn't really tell you too much, but yeah, we're totally like trying to collapse a whole cave tunnel on top of a portal or something. You don't have any experience with it, do you? By any chance?
No, I do not. Apologies.
No.
I am a
okay.
bit more specialized in some other stuff that
Mhm.
some of you might dislike. Not you, Nina. I know that you've started loving the sea.
Okay. So you're okay. I get you. Well, if we ever need to, I don't know, flood the place, we'll come to you for your expertise on like water and stuff.
As she will look at Brennan and she will say, I'm not sure she understands how sailing works. It's
She's
been a
learning,
month.
Captain. She's learning. She'll learn.
I know how it works. We walk back and forth on the boat, and that makes the boat go forward. It's fine. It's easy.
Nonetheless,
Brady will just smirk and kind of like glance at Captain Ada.
Brennan, because I don't feel like there's much communication with the rest. I know we said 5 days, but I believe you can do it faster. I mean, don't make me get that much bored. I might have gotten a bit fond of your company.
Brady will smile and says, "No worries, Captain. We'll try to be back as soon as we can. To you."
As she will make a hand signal that many sailors use to wave by at someone in good luck, and followed you into the distance. So, quick question, Juniper, are you bringing the bobs with you, or are you keeping them there locked?
Bring them.
Bring 'em. Yeah, bring 'em.
All right.
Deja vu, batting bobs in a mountain. It's like,
So, at the mountains, immediately as you start walking towards them, the first thing that you're gonna notice is that something smells a bit in the air. Tappy, your paladin senses are going to immediately attune to the area and understand that there is some faint smell of abyssal corruption, and as you are walking more and more towards your destination, towards those digging sites, it's going to be even more and more of a nuisance. Like you understand that, okay, what was said earlier is true. Something is definitely there.
Tappy grips her nostrils a little bit and like twitches her nose, and she just says, "This place smells like blood and soot. We're definitely getting close."
is this all reminiscent of when we were in the abyss? BG,
Mm-hmm.
at the Sphinx Temple when we got sent to the Abyss. Is this the same kind of, like, feel?
Well, same is a wrong word to use, but similar, perhaps. There are some things that nudge you towards that direction.
They're
In that
green.
you are were in a very specific layer of the abyss where everything was slimy.
Mm.
But even though it's not the same thing, the signs of abyssal corruption are apparent in this occasion as well.
Okay, guys, what did we learn last time we were in the Abyss? Don't trust, like, people, right? Was that the moral? That was the moral, right? Trust only one person in a group or something.
I'm
Yeah,
I
because,
think it was
because of
to
this,
keep a keen eye out. If there's anything connected to a red wire, probably not a great thing.
no, they
Right.
take really nice memory of a red wire equal bad.
Yeah, like a big gelatinous, blood-colored fuck thing.
Those
Mhm.
guys.
That's
are
kind of what I got
nice.
from that, honestly.
And light, bright towers doesn't mean safe.
Eh.
Okay, well, and we all have plenty of experience with mountains, right? So if we get to cliffs, let's slow down, make sure nobody falls, and, you know, keep an eye out for Lupa. Make sure Lupa's not, like, slipping or tripping or anything.
I've only been to really one mountain, but I guess.
Well,
Yeah,
that
but it's
one
been a
mountain
couple
was-
times, so we're kind of experts.
Okay.
Yeah, we're expert on one mountain, so I don't mean any offense, by the way, Brandon, when I say look out for Lupa. I just mean, you know, because
Oh,
she's
no
so
worries.
wide, she has 4 legs, you know, that means she's more likely to trip up.
No worries. I have her fashioned, her harness fashioned in a specific way. I can tie her and make sure that she doesn't fall. Tie her to
It's like
me,
a-
and
Baby carrier right now.
it's more like a backpack.
Okay, great. Well, you know, keep your eyes out, Juniper. You know, with your big, I mean, your normal-sized eyes, but you see, like, lots, right? Is it because your eyes are different colors that you see so good?
Oh, are your eyes magic because of that?
I don't think so.
You don't think so, or you don't know so?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, it's probably because they're different colors. You probably see more than we do because of that. You know how you see, like, everything as being, like, green?
Mm-hmm. Maybe. Could be. It sounds good to me.
Yeah, it does. So keep those green
I
looking
watched, I
eyes
watched,
out.
I watched a play like this once. It was called The Matrix. It was about a bunch of people living in a dream. It was incredibly pretentious.
I don't know. This doesn't look like a dream to me. This looks
I'm
like
not sure how this.
never had a dream like this. But you know, Nina's going to, and she like reaches into her backpack and she takes out like a red strip of fabric, and she just like wraps it around the bottom of her neck and like pulls it up a little bit, just so she's not having to breathe abyss fumes constantly.
Quickly, Red, kill it!
So as you're all working together and traveling towards that part, obviously there is some rough parts that need climbing, but since you're all going at the pace of the slowest party member, so that everyone can keep up, you're going at the pace of the zombies, which is taking some time, but it's making it easy and relaxing for you. You won't have any issues walking towards there because you're waiting for them. And it's just 5 miles in the end, though there are elevated heights that you are going to walk into. Eventually, you are going to reach towards the destination that you were looking for. And it's going to have this intense feeling like it did earlier. Everything around you seems to be quite filled with this energy, this greenness, Abyssal Fume. You see in front of you a big entrance with logs, like it has been sealed off for the time, but it's not sealed up from the upper part of it. A couple of towers, but it feels like an abandoned digging site. Some greenish hue is emitted from the other side, while you can hear the flapping of a couple of wings that make you look around. Zombies follow you. Right now there is no entry, but from behind those logs, you can hear the voices of, be it humanoid or demonic, but clearly it's not exactly humane what is there. You can hear a voice like, it doesn't sound though like a cultist's voice. It's more like a random hearing words that come from people that are trying to converse but are not certain if they are doing so. As you will find yourself on the left part of the screen.
Was this part of your plan, Brennan? Did you factor in the people that apparently live in these mountains?
Wow, it's dark. Holy crap.
Okay, well, I mean, apparently people live here and they're making weird noises. Does anybody know what they're saying?
Absolutely none.
I could take a moment and find out, if you guys allow me.
I think that would be a good idea. Figure
Sure,
out who
but-
this is.
How long do you need, Hogvar?
About 10 minutes and 6 seconds.
Wow, it's kind of a while, right? Why don't you just drink this potion that we have?
Because I assume you can only drink it once.
Yeah, totally, but you know, it'll save us 10 minutes.
Well, why don't you just drink it then?
Oh, well, Nina, like, her ears perk slightly as, like, the groaning continues, and then she goes, oh, wait, oh shit, I can actually understand them. I think they're saying, I smell human, which I don't think they're talking about themselves. And Nina like puts the stolen potion of comprehension that Heronlock stole from those 3 scholars many months ago back in the backpack. You hear it? Is it the same that are you hearing it, Locke? Can you hear that? Does that make sense to you?
Well, I mean, I learned it from you, but yeah, that's what I'm picking up.
Definitely said that they smell human, right? I think they mean they smell us, which is a little bit freaky. Do you guys see anything? Anyone near here? Are we upwind or something, or downwind or whatever?
Would Brayden know that? If we're upwind or downwind? If we can get a good sight on them from somewhere? Like a high point?
Let me add the light from the lantern. Should make everything a bit brighter. That should be much better, I believe. Yes, it is. Okay. So, Nina, as you focus your senses, other than those voices that you have been hearing, you will hear the flapping of some wings, and from there, a more avian-like crow voice. And how much more you need? Do it now, faster, people coming. Don't care, faster, faster. Do it more, faster.
Harder, harder,
something's
better, faster, stronger.
Stop it, you.
Someone's doing something, and they know we're coming, and they're speeding up. So maybe we spread out a little. Maybe it's a trap. You.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I just hear it from above. It sounds like I don't know.
Do you want me to send Bobson or one Bob in?
I mean, maybe. I mean, whatever it is, it doesn't sound like it's a friend. And Nina's gonna like move
B-
a little bit southward, just a little, just a
BG.
touch.
Mm-hmm.
Could Ogvar activate his telekinesis, his amorphous mage hand, and invisibly lift Croak above the threshold to be able to see over this gate, just above it?
Perhaps if you threw him at the top, but
If I raise him with my mage hand
let me.
from
roll a little
telekinetic,
bit. Yes, I suppose it would be at around 12 feet or so, the logs.
yeah, he just like to like raise Croak just high enough so that he can see over the gate and just look through his eyes.
Okay, let me put him right here. And enable vision for him.
Okay. Croak's gonna come back now. Choo. And then get shunted away.
Thankfully, Grog was not noticed.
Mm-hmm.
There seems to be no entrance, no door to this. Though, easily with a couple of slams with either your weapons or some magic abilities, those logs would not hold for a lot more.
Okay, guys. So, it looks like there's a lot of fleshy blob-like beings, and in the back, like center and to the back right, there are like two green energy emitting things out of a cave. I'm not sure.
Can I do a check to see if I can?
You paint a confusing and grim tale there.
It's
Did it look magical for?
oh, it
See-
definitely looked magic. The green things looked magic, but the flesh mound things just looked
The-
not good.
They said quickly people are coming, which means that they were close to doing something. Was the green energy thing? Did it look a busy?
It looked green and it looked like energy.
That sounds a busy to me. Maybe we go in there and talk, or maybe we just go in there. So they totally looked evil, right? Mean, badass, flesh.
Well, I don't want to prescribe motive. I don't know their deal.
Totally, of course, but like based
They
on what
looked
you sound,
like
it sounds super
they-
sinister.
They looked like a little less disgusting than the thing that hurt that boy.
Okay. Well, we're going through this place anyway, right? Should we all get ready and all go figure out the way in?
Do we have to?
I mean,
Is this our look? Is this the place we are going, or is it further up the mountain?
I mean, this is on the way, right? I don't know if there's another. If I don't know, I didn't make
Oh,
this. This.
Let me
plan.
make this clear, Arthur. This is not on the way. This is the digging site that you are looking toward.
Well,
It was only 5 miles from where you left the seat, but easy to go after a couple of hours.
Well, if
It-
they are
where-
demons, they are evil. So, perhaps.
I'm more worried about if, because we still don't know how this portal came to be, right? If there's a bunch of abyss people like making portals, you said what green and energy? That sounds kind of portal-y to me.
No,
We should probably-
one of there was another party that they sent before us. One of those people created the portal.
You did to mean we don't know how though. Like We don't know what the magic was behind it.
Oh,
So-
yes, entirely.
Should we like talk to these guys? Or should we, like go? I mean, they know we're here. Like they saw us coming.
Juniper, it didn't look. I didn't really get a great look with Croak, but I didn't see any plants to my knowledge. It just looks like a dig site. Like
Oh.
maybe they're unearthing whatever that green stuff is.
But the ground itself looks normal?
I could pull Croak out and take a second look. I didn't.
No,
After
no, no,
I
it's
saw
okay.
the fleshy things, I kind of wanted him back.
So we have to go in?
Okay, again, BG,
Mhm.
clearing this up. This is not on our way. This is a
This is-
detour.
No, this is the
This-
destination, as I said. You're going to. That's why I
Okay.
was like previous when you said 5 days. It's close here. But you don't know how much we're
Gotcha.
staying on this place. But it's this place, the digging sites.
This is the
Yes.
You have gotten accustomed to this
Juniper.
area being big, but this is a small island.
To Juniper, Ogvar says yes.
And you don't recognize any of these things from your books or anything?
Did the green energies have any like recognizable glyphs on them?
From that distance, you couldn't say so.
If I got a bit closer with Croak, though, would I be able to?
Toss, croc grenade.
Okie dokie. Ogvar will do that. He'll re-up his invisible telekinesis. It's not a mage hand. And Croak will, much akin to Ogvar, start soaring over the gate, and we'll try and keep to the shadows. I'll try
Alright.
and get a closer look.
If Croc wants to get a closer look, that should be a stealth check for Croc. I'm gonna put him right here first.
Thank you, because I'm trying to get everything for Croak out right now. Stealth +3. Let's do this. 20.
20 is decent. For 20, I can allow you to move with Croc up to 30 feet on any distance without being seen and direct.
Eep, eep, eep. Okay, I see another thing I
Consider-
did not notice last time.
Consider your starting point either of these. Okay, of these 40 feet.
Okay.
I'm with you with anything.
He'll go on the edge right here just to start. And we'll go. Or 15 feet right here. And 15 feet right here.
Getting a closer look at some stuff, but Croc doesn't have exactly good night vision. The only reason you're seeing is a little bit of moonlight fading there with dim light, and the creatures that come in. But also, this is a light-emitting source. It seems like this is most likely the portal that has been formed.
Mm.
The other two are most likely forming, or are not complete. We're not certain. It's just some ooze-like formation from the top of them and all around this gate-like structure.
As his eyes are glazed over, Ogvar will just gently shake Juniper's shoulder and say, "There's it looks like one of those bird things from the Hell House, and I think this is the portal, and it looks like more are opening. I don't think we have a lot of time."
Oh no. Wait, if it's the same as the house, does that mean we have to worry about that symbol?
I can keep Croak looking around, just in case.
I don't without that wouldn't be a good idea, right?
It would, just to make sure that.
I don't know. I don't remember Because if you look at it, right, you get cursed.
I mean, I suppose, but I'm not seeing any symbols in there, Juniper.
Okay.
I think we're safe from that. Does Croak see anything that looks like it could have made those speaking noises, or is it these skin thingies?
It should be a creature like this making such a voice.
Okie dokie. So that's just them.
Whatever it is, we should probably interrupt. At least, if not now, then soon.
Yeah.
Nina's in the same boat. Like, I want to be up there talking at them and then probably having to stab them because they're mean assholes
They're
as soon as possible. They're rushing for something, which means they're close to something.
Well, I can prepare the bobs so they can be like our first approach, if that helps. Like
Work.
a wall.
Yeah, I could.
Sure. How are we going to get them through this thing, though? Nina points at the.
I could just smash a
outside.
fucking hole through it. I still got the skeleton key.
Great.
I could have them climb even, right?
I mean, with Og, I got the knuckles that work good on things that don't fucking live too.
Whichever you guys think is best.
Yeah, I think we breach and then maybe zombies go in first, or sorry, Bob's. Broke out a character there for a second.
Ogvar and Locke, Tappy used the aid spell, so you guys get 5 to your max HP for the next 8 hours.
Oh, thanks. 5 max HP.
Yes.
Alright, so what? Lockhog, what do you want to break down the palisade with your, like, badass weapons, right? City plan? And then the mobs go in, and then we go in?
Sounds good. Do you think that we have to worry about anybody being there that we have to protect?
If it is
Uh,
demons, anyone who's there is probably long dead.
Croak is going to move another 30 feet if he can, try and stealth to see the other side of the camp.
I just don't want to take any chances.
I do that.
Roll another stealth check if you wish to.
17?
Alright, you can move another 20 feet if you wish.
Okay. Just fly overhead of this one. I don't see any sort of prisoners at all. I think we're really safe on that. I think we're okay to just smash and not grab, but you know.
That's how they look like from up close.
Ogvar describes that like really not well.
That is horrifying.
Well, we should probably, start picking up the pace because these guys were talking like a couple minutes ago about hurrying up.
Yeah. Ogvar takes off his shield and takes the skeleton key off his back.
Juniper, if you want, I could get us up high onto one of those towers or something. Just a thought.
That works for me, whatever the plan is.
Works for you? We could start misdirecting them now. Me and you, while these guys start breaking down the
Okay.
wall. Yeah? Sound
yeah.
good?
Mm-hmm.
Brandon, what you gonna do? You wanna get up on the tower as well? Can you climb? Can you get Looper up there?
Oi, we'll head up here and we'll start taking from a high point.
Great. You guys go up there. Me and Juniper will go down the south one. Juniper, you okay walking with me through my corridor?
Yep.
Okay, great. Nina will approach Juniper, slash his scythe through the air, which expands into a large rectangle with darkness and a red carpet. And she's gonna ready that to cast when Juniper's ready to come through.
Oh man, before she does that, she's gonna put up her spores.
Okay,
And then she'll be ready to go.
So each and every one of you, I know you have a method of going past those walls. Let's do them all simultaneously before we start the combat. So Brandon and Lupa, Brandon especially using his climbing speed and assisting Lupa, will make it stealthily towards the tower. While when Juniper is ready, Nina will immediately teleport with Juniper towards the other one, or the same as Brandon?
The other one, the southern one.
Okay. Amicus also with his climbing speed will easily assist Tabi as they start climbing and will embark on top of those walls. I'll allow passage through the dynamic lightning soon. And Ogvar, what are you gonna be doing?
Once we've like affirmed what the plan is, Ogvar will snap and Croak will disappear in a cloud of ash. And I think the plan is that the Bobs stay close to Ogvar and Locke until they've opened up a hole for them to filter through.
I thought zombies were on perimeter control, but that also works.
Oh, are they not?
No, that was my guess since I didn't
Oh, I
see
thought-
you starting the gate, but you can do it definitely.
Oh, I thought we
I
were
think we
gonna
were-
knock a hole in the wall and then send them in
The
first
box.
as the vanguard.
Yeah.
All right. So suppose the rest of you would be hiding as you go there until Locke and Ogvar start their first strike towards the walls. Okay. So I'm going to allow one attack from Locke and one from Ogvar simultaneously before initiative starts. So do you want to do that towards the wall? Or one
Sure.
spell? I'm not sure what you're going to be doing.
What is the property of adamantine again? It's something to do
It's
with.
automatic
double
crits
damage.
against.
Yeah.
Oh, double damage. Yes. Never
Double
mind.
damage to objects. It's good for objects.
Alright, yeah. Ogvar's gonna walk up with his adamantine maul, the skeleton key, and slam it straight into this supporting wood here. Yeah, just
Yeah,
get on
and-
opposing sides.
Locke's gonna do the same with his adamantine knuckles. I've never actually used them before. Is it a D6?
It is your damage. Your martial arts die.
Okay, cool.
Oh man, 10.
10 is the AC. AC is
Oh,
it's not very
good,
hard to
thank-
hit as well, but
And Ogvar will boost it as well, just to make sure. But let me.
And
roll
since
in
it's
martial
doubled,
arts.
and since it's double, I'm just gonna use my adamantine knuckles. We just take the fire
Exactly. You
off.
roll the damage, and we're gonna
Yeah.
take double because it's an object. Okay.
And then let me boost it because I said I
Um,
would.
Look, it's not 13, it's 8 because it doesn't have the extra 1d6 like the Ignium.
Yep.
But it's 8.
Oh, I thought you said it was double damage.
Oh, it deals double damage. I'm gonna double the 8. It's gonna be 16.
Oh, okay.
It's not 2d6.
Oh,
It's
oh, oh,
whatever
oh.
you roll, double.
Then ignore the 2d6 I rolled below the skeleton.
Alright, so 16 is gonna pass through. Okay, 16 plus 26, that's 42. Okay, that's already enough with the extra force damage as a huge smack is gonna be heard as you tear a hole through those walls as you see this opening. Alright, right
Oh.
there.
Hello.
Right there, and as you see all those creatures, and as you roll initiatives, this is where we're gonna put a pause on our session for the middle of it. Roll initiative so that we can begin immediately afterwards.
No.
Hello, new friends. How are you doing?
All right. There's some good Locke initiative.
Mhm. Well, we trade off, you know.
Yeah.
When you get like 22, I'll get like a 3 or something.
That's right. Dell did pretty good last week.
I really need to get some barding for Amicus.
And I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
Hmm.
Oh, I keep muting myself. I'm so sorry. I keep talking, but because I'm coughing, I keep muting myself for ages. I was gonna say I got a 5 on my initiative, yet still did better than so many of these little guys, which is really good. Okay, drink. I'll be back in a second.
boy.
Un momento.
So this is
These
just the
bombs
first
are-
wave, right?
Oh, most definitely. These bombs are really far away to be a vanguard. The first ones in are all the way in the back.
Yeah,
I'm
Juniper,
sure-
why didn't you put him right next to us?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Let's make fun of her while she's not here to defend herself. Do you see the thing? It's right here. Look at it.
God damn it. You just put everyone, spread them all out just far enough where I can't get a good first initial attack.
What?
So I always like to when with groups like this, I always like to as a first attack use the lightning arrow. But
Oh, okay.
it doesn't really do anything that for
Well-
groups if
What?
they're more than 10 feet away, and he put them like all 15 feet away.
I think once the zombies get in and like they start actually moving towards targets, they'll clump up
That's
more.
fair. True, that's fair. No, I just think it's funny because like he started like catching that like I always do it as like on a group attack. So
Honestly,
I'm just-
you're probably best to fucking take out that flying thing, because
Oh, yeah.
the only other person who can like get up there, I think, is Ogvar, and that's like if he expends his stuff like every turn.
Is that on a set of stairs that Nina and Juniper are on? Right next to the right
Yeah.
of the tower.
It's right here.
So they can head up
How
this way.
tall are these towers, by the way?
Yeah, but if it flies,
Well, yeah, if it flies, then yeah.
which things with wings are wanted to do.
Maybe we might get lucky. You know. I'm hopeful. I'm always hopeful. I'm joking, but
No, you weren't.
I mean a little bit.
Jokes don't exist.
Jokes don't exist.
You guys see what I was talking about though? These are like fleshy mounds. They got like felt puppet feet.
Oh yeah, these things are horrifying. I want to say they're lemurs, but that's a Nine Hells thing.
They are definitely not lemurs.
Oh, Manes. Okay, that's... I don't know what that is.
Who knows? I guess we'll find out.
Eh? Let's see. I got a new bed frame yesterday. It's a little big.
I'm back. Hello all.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing much better than 5 seconds ago. 2 minutes ago when I didn't have a drink. Yeah, those zombies are quite far back. Juniper would have been able to like move them up, right?
Yeah.
While Locke and Thingy were breaking down the wall, I imagine.
Hoping that was the plan.
Yeah, I think it's just a case of you know, all of us were doing something. So, as usual, the Bobs are, well, the Bobs are like second-class party members, aren't they? As much as we love them, they actually know that, yeah, they're second-class because Lupa's third-class, right? She's like so far down the list. It's
Well,
Tristan
Lupa's just
not
an
even-
extra attack.
Oh my god! To say Tristan's not even here to defend. It just sounds like it's just mean if he's not here. Oh. I don't even know what these little flesh golem looking dudes are. I thought they were dretches, but I thought dretches were like tiny little baby boys. Hmm. Hold on a second.
They're
These-
bone in, boneless.
This map is familiar.
These are what you get when you eat your chickens with GMO.
It's the map
Where's the
we,
Thunderbolt? Yeah, where's the thundery like pig boar dude?
Yeah.
That's where he was here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not the same place.
It's the same
no,
map
it's
though.
not, it's not.
No, it's
No,
not.
there's some differences I can see.
It's
Okay.
similar, but it's not
yeah.
the same.
It's the towers and the palisade that made me think of it. What is
There was
this?
no
Is that-
well.
Oh my god, is that a Vrock? Is that the Vrock that we screwed up in the cult house? Do you reckon?
That's
I'm
what
going
Mogwar
for it.
said.
I'm going to
Oh, is
assume
it?
it's
Ah.
not the same.
Mogwar
rock.
did say that. That was a thing.
Did he? I don't remember him saying that. He just described the fleshy dudes and the energy.
I shook Jupiter and was like, there's a big wing thing in there.
Oh, is that in the text thing? Like...
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well,
That was out loud.
sorry. Apologies.
Just weren't. You need to get the biscuits out of your ears.
I was typing at lock.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I know this music that's playing right now. Oh my god. I know this music. Oh, I've heard this. Medieval? No. Oh, this is gonna annoy me.
It is rather nice. Yeah, with the little harp. I don't know why, but it makes me think of Resident Evil save music.
It's not piano enough for that.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's like medieval or fable or something.
Do you guys remember the game Pokey Park for the Wii?
No. No.
Where
What's
you have
that?
to collect spinnerack string to like fix a piano.
I see. I don't. This sounds made up. You have to collect what? Sorry. Oh wait, is it a Pokemon game?
Yes, it's Pokey Park.
Oh, okay. I don't know what it is, but you said Spinnerack, and that sounded like a Pokemon, so it now makes sense. What? So you have to exploit this poor Pokemon for its string, and
Well,
What?
you're a Pokemon too,
oh, okay.
so it's okay.
So it's okay. It's yeah.
Yeah. Workers' exploitation is okay as long as
Yeah.
you're like on the same intellectual level.
These are a lot of little dudes, right? That's what. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
But then they combine to make the Megazord. And all form the elbow.
Yeah. You and your anime references, Jeremy. I don't get them. Was it not an anime reference?
No.
No.
Did you think Drake and Josh was an anime too?
It, like I said, one of the characters in Drake and Josh looks like a Persona character.
You don't see it.
Back
I
on
mean,
Drake
I've
and
also never
Josh.
played Persona,
Business.
but
One of them looks like Chie. I think it's Drake.
I've never played. I don't know who Chie is.
It's a Persona character. Look,
That's so helpful. Thank you.
I'll post the picture.
You're
for you.
fucking not up on your Persona lore.
Persona. I just know him from Smash, where he yells Persona and is like really dumb.
I only played Link in Smash.
Well, Link is awesome.
There you go, Jeremy.
I don't know.
What's all
I
this
love
then?
Jigglypuff.
Oh my god, you're so right.
Yeah, right. It's like uncanny. It's scary.
I should.
I
need to-
don't think he looked like that if he took the jacket off, though, to be fair. I think it's the jacket that sells it.
Well, what's the plan, guys? What's the out of character plan for dealing with these 15 little guys? Do we just send the
kill
Bobs
Well,
in
everything.
and fill the hole back
There's-
up?
The Bobs that are like 80 feet away are gonna run in first before any of the main characters.
But it looks like a bob per flesh bag, and then the rest of us just do what we normally do, which is fly by the seat of our pants. I really like the tactical dispersion that we had on the offset. So good job there, Curtis. We actually had a decent plan for like once.
Yeah, good job, Curtis.
You're welcome.
Good job, Curtis. You did a really good job.
I did. It was on me. It was on me.
I need to try playing Persona at some point.
It's a good job.
Play Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5 Royale. There's also this Shin Megane Tensei, which I've never played before, so I can't give any advice, and I'm surprised I managed to remember what it was called. Also, I've not finished Persona 5, so I don't actually know if it's good. And I haven't played Persona 3 Portal. I've only played Persona 4 Golden. So my advice may or may not be right. Does anybody have like Fireball?
No.
No.
God damn it.
What?
I have
I
the
mean-
baby version.
Fireball.
No.
Maybe if I punch a whiskey bottle with my fire knuckles,
Mm-mm.
you kind of do something like that.
It's called Fire Ice Hell, right? Surely that's like some cool. It's got some cool other effect where it's like an ice
Fire.
fireball.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fire fist. Draconic fist.
I have daylight.
Marshall Molotov.
I'll just use my brain blast on these guys. Don't worry.
Oh, your psychic brain.
My brain
Your
blast.
your psionic brain energy.
My psionic daggers.
Your psionic daggers. I mean, that's what
So-
BG said, so it's canon.
Ugh. Ugh.
What's
Does
wrong with
this psionics? Does this psionics resemble anything I know about psionics? No. It's my thing. My psionics
well.
are different. My psionics are different.
Are you having like a fever dream right now, Jeremy? You're just like muttering, "My psionics are different." Like what?
I mean, there is a subthread of that every session of that campaign. So basically,
We get some like Last of Us guitar music playing right now. I think.
oh man,
This sounds like me playing guitar sped up like by 3 times speed.
Oh, there's it. Oh, we can see in the channel. Oh, okay. Oh, it says what it's playing. Oh, it's from the Annihilation soundtrack. Okay. Wow.
to be honest, BG probably recorded this.
He did. This is his cover. That's his Ben.
This
Ben
is band.
Salisbury's one of his pen
Yeah.
names.
I like how the song before this that didn't play was called "Eat Your Potato."
I like how with everything that I have going on a weekly basis, BG just makes it look like I'm the laziest fucking person with all the shit he's got going on.
He's so cultured. Like, he's so cultured.
He is.
Are you tired, Cat?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sounds like you could
I
use some coffee. Brandy
Here,
gives or something.
Hello.
and I am ready to rumble. Are you ready to rumble?
Yeah, we were just talking about how cultured you are, BG, just now. You're so impressive. You wrote this music
I
that's
might
playing
know.
right now. You wrote this music.
You're so cool.
You're so cool.
What are you trying to make out of?
Twirls my hair around my
It's
finger.
just, you know.
BG's so cool.
Maybe someone gets some inspiration for saying that you're cool. Maybe. Groveling for inspiration.
Well, something is weird. I'm seeing this marker on Tabby's and Amicus Token, and this marker is called White Tower, but it's clearly a black tower.
It's outlined in white.
Why is it
Yeah.
called White Tower? Yeah, if you go on the marker on your own token, because you can edit those.
Is
And
it because we're
scroll
in
on top
dark
of it.
mode?
No, I'm seeing this in normal mode.
It's the same in both as well. I'm
Yeah.
switching between dark and.
Well, having said that, we are good to go, and we have one of those mains first, seeing this opening in the hole that Locke and Ogvar very furiously made. You'll see that creature running. Well, running is a strong word, it's not that fast. 10, 20 feet, and it will dash. Ooh! Because it will reach right here with the mouse. So it's been trying to just reach out of this place. And once it stops here, it will look at you, smile, and you will notice its claws trying to attack everyone around. But it cannot do so this turn. As Brennan, it's your turn.
Okay.
Well, let me give you one more hint. Since you are at that spot and you're a bit more perceptive, you have heard the voices coming from that direction earlier, but you haven't spotted the enemy. As you will see it, being from an elevated height, this is around 60 feet upwards from here. That's why it was not spotted in the dark night.
Oh, fun.
But now you can see it.
Oh, fun. Okay. I think Brady's gonna pull out one of his Ignium arrows and try to fire at it.
All right, are you shooting at this one?
Mhm.
Okay, that hits. Being a demon, you understand that it has some elemental resistance, taking half damage from this, but nonetheless, some damage dealt to the rock.
Mm-hmm. And Brady's just gonna stay where he is.
Okay, and as you do this, you'll sit there, say, "Come on, finish this!" In Abyssal. You don't understand it, but you know that it is turning anxious to something else. And it's doing so towards the upper gate there. You don't see anything, but upon a closer inspection, you will notice that ooze-like structure around it is not just some mosh, it's a demon. It's an entity that is forming this gateway right there. And having said that, Tappy, you're next.
Let's see. Tappy will stab down at this thing. With a 1 and a 2. And a 2. There we go.
Right, let's go one by one. The first attack hits.
Yep. I'm not
Okay,
going to
then-
smite either of these, so that's why I rolled
Okay.
the-
Second attack as well hits.
Oh.
It's blooded from the first one. Yeah, they're very low in defense. And with the second one, you will see this one getting destroyed. Right as some ooze-like influence is left behind.
And then I will bonus action. turn to Locke and say, "They're bitches, we got this." No, they're bitches, we got this. And I will give him a bardic inspiration.
Okay. As long as you feel those words run through you, as another one of the mains is just going to start dashing forward. As long as you will hear the rock on the other side, Nina as well, screeching towards here the same. Come on, fast! Many! Human prey! As it turns towards you. And this one did just run. This one will move directly towards Ogvar and will attempt to claw, attack him. But to no avail. And Ogvar, it's your turn.
I guess seeing that the zombies aren't moving an inch yet, I don't know. He'll whack this guy, I suppose. The guy who tried to hit him. Still using the skeleton key.
Woo! Cool. That's a nice first strike, definitely.
23.
Well, that's an insta kill for that one.
Splorch.
But we'll leave
onto the
just this
ground.
Demonicus behind. Well,
Man. I can't hold anything, so no. Bonus action just recovers a side eye, and that's it. Just waiting for the bobs to move in.
hey, I just rolled initiative for one of those, and named him Master Bob. As she is
Don't
second
they
also is
go-
progressing right there.
Wait, doesn't
Ah,
Juniper
look at
command them
the-
on her turn?
I believe she gives the command on her turn, but they act on their own initiative. So, so you know, this Alculus, this is what they've been doing for some days now. You won't know when it will finish, or if it will even, if time is of the essence, but you understand that something vile is what they're doing to this place. So there's thing there. So another main will rush, taking the dash action forward, and another one will also move towards your direction, making a shield made of bodies right here as they just smell the flesh of you all and they want to do something about it. Juniper, it's your turn.
Oh god. Juniper's gonna turn behind her and sort of like pull at Nina's shirt, be like, "There's something weird going on. Do you see that stuff?" And then peering over the tower, she's going to. Oh, actually, hold on.
Oh, did that one next to
Can
Ogvar turn into a puddle?
Yes, everyone that dies turns into a bubble.
Ah. Oh, I attacked this one.
You did, but the wall is not broken from there. Did you pass through?
I'm on top of the wall.
You have a
You're
reach
12
10
feet up.
Okay, I need you to put the token a bit closer, like here, so that it is doable. Okay, I'll swap that. I'll swap those two. It doesn't matter. It's all right. Mhm.
BG, is it okay, or is this space available for her to like climb onto and stand?
Yes. With half
Okay.
speed, of course, as you are moving into climbing.
She's just gonna move right there, and she's gonna look at towards blah blah. Where is it? She's gonna look towards block and cast enlarge.
Nice.
And that will be it for her. She's gonna have the master all of the bobs spend their turn dashing to get right into the middle as their action, and that'll be it for me. Sorry.
Okay, as Locke, you can feel more energy running through you and the mass and volume to accompany all of this. and the bobs get ready to dash forward of this little mane that will notice you, Nina and Juniper, and will take a dash action, but it will not reach more than here with its climbing. And now we have the master of all bobs running forward. Let's go one by one as it slams towards that creature. For 2 points of damage, a second zombie arrives and does another slam for another 5, and with that, this creature will be killed as we have this bob just running suicidally through 40 feet. And as it runs through that demonic puddle, not knowing exactly what it does, it is going to kind of be affected by it. That means and how I'm gonna praise them later. As this one will also dash forward, and this one will also move right here. And having said that, we have a Brock playing right next, the one that did get noticed by Brennan. And as it does so, it will rush toward Brennan. With all its speed, it has exactly 60 feet of speed, as it will go just straight above you, 5 feet above you. And from there, it's going to do its multi-attack, one beak and one talon attack. And the beak's attack will definitely find their target. I believe the other one does so as well.
Yes. Yeah, my AC is 16.
A moment. All right, so that's 9 plus 12. That's 21 points of damage on you, Brennan. And that you end your turn. Adultily, it's just gonna stay there, completing slowly its ritual. And one more of the mains is going to rush, dashing forward, being. Well, I'm not gonna go on Lock. I'm gonna go on the zombie. It's the same for them. They don't care. They don't differentiate. And this one is also going to dash right here, and it is Lupa's turn.
Lupa's gonna dash. It's just gonna run around Brandon. And around this fiend. They're here, and she's gonna take a bite out of the.
All right, that's definitely a success. Let me roll the strength save. As the rogue will fumble, and it will be dropped down as it takes that 12 points of damage.
And that'll be it for Lupa.
Okay, so this is a hardened bob that we're getting to see right here. All right, let me add that marker. Cares about its
Drag 'em all
charisma.
through that.
Okay, and that's it. So this main is the next one playing, but we'll also take the dash action and we'll look towards Juniper and Nina right there. As this one will rust. I can reach Taupi, and that is what I shall do. With my
It
claws,
can-
I will attack.
It can reach me 12 feet up.
Well, I mean, it is 5 feet tall. If you were more than 5 feet up, you would not be able to reach that one there, would you?
I have 10 feet reach.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. And you did attack something that was here. So that means something that is within 5 feet should be able to attack you, doesn't it?
I mean, I'm 7 feet above it. Can it reach me?
It's just one attack, so I suppose it would be able to. Either you or Amicus. I can go for Amicus as well. It's up to you. Because I suppose you are not hanging exactly vertically, are you? You don't have spider climb to do so.
Alright.
Would you go for yourself or Amicus?
Probably me.
Okay.
I do have, it does have disadvantage because I do have protection from good and evil.
That's very much right. I will re-roll that, and with that 17, I believe you are not longer under that threat, or is it exactly your AC?
That is exactly my AC.
Huh, I made it. I'm not gonna give the same roll it was after all. So 3 points of damage. Tabi. And it is Nina's turn right afterwards.
Hmm. So Juniper has pointed out this portal thing, right? Is it this that Juniper pointed out up here?
Yeah.
Okay. What? She. Okay. So, Nina is going to have a quick look around. No, people are too spread apart. Nina's going to give her sight a little twirl, and is gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet up to here. She is unfortunately out of range of this dude by the looks of things, so he's gonna swing at this little guy. Let's see. Swipe
Be careful,
slide with the
they turn into
first one. they turn to Ica, yeah. And the second attack, because I guess a 12 misses. It's 24.
Are you sure that the 12 misses though?
I thought it might. I don't know. I'm
No,
always
it
surprised.
does not. These creatures are very defenseless. They're very slow to react, so you can
Oh,
make that strike.
nice. So the first one's a 15 slashing, and the second one's 12.
15 is enough to destroy the main. As you can see, this rock being 10 feet above you and a bit to the side.
Yeah. Nina will then. I guess Nina will use a bonus action. Use her once a day shadow step. And move 30 feet into the distance. She will reappear after stepping into shadow over here, 30 foot away. And that is going to be Nina's turn. It's her action, movement, and bonus action.
All right, Locke, it's your turn.
All right. All right, well, seeing that's down there. Locke is surprisingly fucking big now, and then Juniper called out a little direction. Did you just say like any of them or one of the specific two?
From her line of sight, I would say the top one.
All right. So with that and just seeing all these enemies around, Locke is going to dig internal and just release that little bit of fire inside of him, and he is going to rage. And then from there, we're going to do a bit of movement. Oh, okay. So move 5 and encompass everyone with my mass. Yeah, okay. So move 5, we're just going to start with one attack on this one in front of Lead Bob.
Okay.
As we drive by.
Give me the strike. Right, first strike hits, and I suppose I have also some rage damage.
Yes. Jesus Christ. Bam, there we go.
Okay, so that's 9, 11. But it seems, I believe it is resilient to fire damage. As most creatures from other planes are, indeed. So it will survive the blow, though very harmed from it, severely injured.
Okay. 5. Okay, we won't. Well, just in case. Yeah, we'll do another one.
Okay, and with that, you're going to get rid of that main, just leaving a puddle of Demon Ichor in front of you.
Okay. I'd like to think I can move past it without stepping in it.
Yeah, I suppose you have
Okay.
the jump capability to do so.
Yeah.
You have more than 50. How much strength do you have? 14, 15? Is it true?
Strength is 14.
Yeah. It rounds up to 15, so you're fine.
Okay. 40. Okay, next turn. So then I will just augur my giant body to not do a drive-by to any of these fuckos. Movement bonus action. That's going to be it.
All right. And as you end your turn, one of the last mains is going to immediately rush at you, trying to block your way. Though you don't seem to believe that it is like a plan that it wants to stop you. It more like wants to get a bite of you, just like it feels like it wants to corrupt anything that is around. You have this other Vrock now that is playing. It is going to look at Nina and yell in Abyssal, "Where do you think you are going?" It's gonna rush towards here to be in the middle of both you and Juniper. And it will do a stunning screech. Both you and Juniper make me Constitution save.
Ooh, con.
Also, I believe I do affect 2 of the zombies. I'm gonna roll con saves for them.
Con, and we go. 8. I'm gonna use my inspiration that I have from doing the recap last session. Use
Okay.
it now.
And Juniper, you feel in your mind memories of just going out to buy pastries with Ogvar, and you can re-roll that save.
Aw.
Give us that reroll.
Oh,
No.
it's better. It was
Someone
better.
didn't.
It was,
Someone did
it was
enjoy
better.
that too much.
It was better.
Didn't like that date.
She missed. She ate them all so quickly. She didn't get the.
She didn't sleep. Had too much sugar.
It's true.
Well, it did help a little bit, but just a little, as we said. So
Do you-
both of you are going to get stunned momentarily, but Nina, you're going to overcome this. Juniper, you and one of your zombies is also going to be stunned for this turn. The other one is unaffected. And that's the end of the Vrock's turn. Having used that, I'm going to put a marker on it to know that it has no more using of his stunning screeds. And now we have this main right here that will walk towards Locke and will attempt to apply one of its claw attacks with success actually for 5 points of damage as enraged Locke doesn't feel the same amount of pain that he usually does. As this other one is going to use all of its speed to climb closer to Lupa and from there to attempt a claw attack at her. But to no avail as Lupa is very potent at defending herself with the armor and everything that she is wearing. And the next one is this main here that is going to rush towards Nina, but as it does so, Nina, you get a reaction if you wish.
Yeah, Nina will take it. Lena will take it. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-da. 18 for 8.
And that deals 8 points of damage that will leave that barely able to stand,
Ooh.
but not unable to attack. As it will come right next to you, and it will connect its strike with its claw. I'm rolling really high, you can notice that, right? Because they have a +2 only. But
It's
I'm making
okay,
that.
it's okay. So
But they don't deal a lot of damage, thankfully, so everything is
takes-
fine.
It takes 20 cold damage from Nina's armor of Agathis.
Well, even with its resistance to cold, it won't survive.
Bam.
And
Nice.
Brennan, it's your turn.
So Brandon is yeah, with a bonus action, he's going to use lightning arrow, and then with an
Let me remind you
then-
that you are next to a target, which means when you're next to someone, you are kind of unable to aim with a lot of power.
Right.
So you have disadvantage on
It's-
attack rolls.
right. It's to get him ready for his next move, next turn. He's actually going to use his coiling grasp tattoo on this rock to while it's prone to restrain it down.
It is already prone, which means if you manage to grapple it, you will be unable to leave that state.
Mhm.
Okay, let me make my strength save. And it will barely make it. And you see, this is a demon. Demons are a bit resilient to magic. This is a magic effect, not a spell, but it is a magic. So it will manage to resist to your
Can I use it? Can I use an inspo to make you reroll that?
Unfortunately, you cannot.
Yep.
But it was a nice attempt, so yeah. If you didn't have any inspiration, I would grant one to you.
I mean, I did the recap.
Yeah, I know. I cannot shove more than that.
Damn it.
Anything else from you, Brennan?
Yeah, he's going to move. Damn, this thing's gonna try to get up, isn't it? Alright, yeah, he's gonna move 15 feet down here, down to the corner of this tower.
Okay, if you do so, I'm gonna make an attack at disadvantage towards you because it is prone, but it will try to use its claws against you. And it will not succeed, leaving it without reactions as well for the rest of the turn, as Brennan gets some distance away. Do you end your turn there, Brennan?
Yeah.
Okay, Tappy, you're next. Still hanging onto this wall.
There's like one of the weird gate monsters like over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna have Amicus come over here, down, and then up, dash across the wall, above the little thing, and then be right here.
Okay, so suppose you're gonna be... Amicus is dashing, right?
Yes.
So this will be receiving a couple of opportunity attacks. Are you redirecting them to you?
Let's see. Let me double check something.
It's just 2 attacks from mains.
Actually, he'd only be able to get up to here.
Okay.
Which ones would get the opportunity attacks?
This one will get an opportunity against you. And no other if you're reaching that place. If you were reaching there, it would be one more than one in front of here.
No, I specifically wanted him to go over it on the wall.
Okay.
Here.
I'm
Yeah.
okay with that, to go over that spot here.
All right. And then I'm gonna stab this one with my spear. Then.
Okay, you're touching in the 10 feet distance. That's the proper one.
Yep. There we go.
Go for it.
While I'm on Amicus, I am considered on basically every spot that he is. But yeah. Let's see.
I know, but it's just I put actually Amicus in
Right.
the 3 hexes that he occupies. It's not
Oh,
more.
fuck off.
That's actually their AC, but being a critical fail will not allow that to hit. But 11 hits.
I'll smite on that one. 1 second. Let me just double check. Does Divine Smite work on demons as well?
Definitely.
Yes, fiends.
Fiends.
Fiends, yes. Okay.
What's the word? Yeah.
So first level. Wow, that is not good.
Well, it's more than enough for it to get destroyed completely. As the
Yay.
radiant damage will pierce through the defense of that fiend, send it back to the abyss.
And then bonus action, I will harness divine power to get that spell slot back.
Okay, noted. As Tappy runs forward, and even though one of her attacks is gonna miss, the second one will have the fierceness of 2 attacks at once, as it will completely decimate that main. Then we have another main right here that will walk towards the stunned zombie and apply an attack at advantage. Attempt so, at least. So and it definitely hits, and the zombie will receive 4 points of damage from the scratch of it. And Ogvar, it's your turn.
Does Nina seem more focused on the Vrock or the door?
Nina seems more focused on not this door, but a different door. I don't know. Well,
Yeah, I can see it.
She
That's
she's
why I'm
looking
asking.
to her right. Yeah, she's looking to the right.
If Nina's looking at the door, then Ogvar is gonna protect Juniper and go for the Vrock. He's going to bonus action begin flying. But is this a place where I can stop right here?
Yes, it is.
Okay. He will fly over here and take his 2 swings and land right here. He will,
If
of
you land
course.
there, you'll notice something when I go very close to you that you're going
Yeah,
to
yeah,
take
yeah.
full sidestep.
I
Okay.
don't want that again. He'll take a smack, his 2 smacks at this, and if he hits, he'll boost it, of course.
Go for it.
Where's my thing? There it is. 17.
17 will hit the rock.
This is non-magical, by the way. It's a skeleton key.
Mm-hmm. Noted.
So 12 plus.
It is resistant indeed, as I will
Mhm.
note it.
Okay, and he'll change to something different then after this. But for now, he needs to make a strength save or fall prone.
Shall fail, and as it falls prone, it will be unable to keep up flank, and it will fall down into the ground, which means it will suffer 5 more bludgeoning damage, though it will get further out of your reach.
Well, Ogvar still has some movement. Can I
Of course you can.
Can I
continue
do a
movement.
falling strike on this thing?
You have flank movement. You can flavor it whether
Oh,
you
bar
like.
off the top rope with the elbow.
Yeah. Ogvar will seeing that the maul is not being very effective, will quick swap, tossing the maul aside and unholstering the, what is it called? The Beast Breaker. Sorry. My brain's really tired right now. And we'll fly down and strike at this thing once to start.
All right. I'll drop your maul right here.
Oops. It's advantage.
And this strike will definitely be far more efficient, dealing a total of 16 points of damage towards the rock.
Should I? No, Ogvar will save it for now, and that's his turn, I think.
Okay, the Oglyth will not be doing much, as it still keeps surrounding the portal. But seeing Nina coming closer, it will take a dodge action.
Whoa, what does that look like? What the?
It's like a
What
piece.
does that look?
It's a
Starts getting
wacky
prepared
waving
to. It focuses its reflexes, taking another shape and form all around, moving a bit quickly, trying to confuse you, Nina.
I thought it succeeds.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube, man. Wacky waving inflatable
All right,
arm flailing
another
tube.
main right here rushing towards Locke. It's a normal, not advantage, but it will still miss. As this one here will also go on that gigantic half-orc that you have on your side. It's a big chew for them. They enjoy that. But it won't hit. And Juniper, you are stunned. At the end of your turn, you get to repeat the Constitution saving throw. Oh, actually, you don't have to repeat it. I believe you're just... it just is for one single turn, yes. It actually will fade at the beginning of the rock's turn. So you will not get to act now. But the mobs will continue to act upon your initial orders. So we have one zombie dashing towards that main, slamming it with much more effect, 4 points of damage.
She's gonna have him keep going through the ichor. See what happens.
Yes, that's actually what is going to happen. This one will have to dash though. This one will take actually 2 ichors. Let's see how that will go. Roll me 2 d100s. And these 2 are going to attack the ones that are closer to them. Okay, so let's make 2 slam attacks. 11 and 16 both hit. So 4 here. And 3 here. Alright, and I'm gonna see the effects of the Ichor on the off turn, as the rock here will use half of its speed to get up into balance, and annoyed by what you just did, Brennan, it will let loose of its own stunning streaks to make you, Lupa, stunned. It attempts so roll me your Constitution save. Okay, so that zombie will now turn really, really scary. Okay, I'm just gonna write what happened with it.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm scared of that.
Fucking Bob.
Oh my god.
Bob's
This
gone
is yeah.
crazy.
Black eyes and claws on its arms.
Wow. Cool, Bob.
Look at that. Okay, so Brennan, you're gonna make the save, but Lupa, unfortunately, I believe Lupa does get advantage whilst he can see you, doesn't he?
Oh my god.
He does. Give me a
Yeah.
reroll.
With just normal roll, right?
Yes, another one normal. Hey, and look at that. Just by seeing her master behave and be able to defend against the Screech of the Rock, she will muster the courage to do so as well. As the other Altulith, it will also start making some dodging patterns, as it just doesn't want to let go of this portal-like structure, taking also dodge action. And it is this main's turn that is going to attempt some retaliation against one of the Bobs here, and it will manage to do so for 12 bits of damage as this zombie it's bloodied but not destroyed. And Lupa, it's your turn.
I think she's gonna go after. Yeah, she's gonna go after the rock again and take a bite out of it.
That bite, of course, hits for 13 more points of damage, as her attacks are now considered magical. And let me see if I drop prone once more. That rogue will not enjoy this at all, as it once more loses balance. And you can see that it starts trying to flap its wings as it wants to take some distance and fly further away. But it cannot do so for now. And we have a main on the other side of things that sees Ogvar next to it and attempts to use its claws against him.
Hits.
It does indeed. For 8 points of slashing damage, no less, as this one will attack Master Bob. It will hit him for another 5 points of slashing damage. And with that said, Nina, it is now your turn to act.
Oh, Nina is having heard the abyssal screech of the rock behind her and then hear it scream, then hear it scream again as it falls and thumps into the ground. Nina will just not even care about it. She's just going to keep going. She's going to dance around this little pile of ichor. It's going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet, running towards this strange thing that is shifting and like a reed skirt in the wind. It's trying to dodge, I guess, like just waving and ducking. And she would try and reach out with her scythe and like dislodge it from the wall violently, like one might do like a cobweb. She doesn't really know because it looks weird, right? It doesn't look. It's not humanoid in shape. It's all shifting and blah blah blah. So yeah, she just start cutting at it like a cobweb, or try to. Has a 2 swipe attacks as she's trying to fish it off the side of the thing, and I would assume those miss.
That's the first attack because I said it's dodging, so that's a miss.
Oh, okay.
One more with disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Wrong. Click the wrong thing. Disadvantage. Bam. 14.
And both of those attacks are going to miss the target, as it seems to be, even though it doesn't seem like it, it seems quite threatening. And the moment that it misses, you will see some of its tentacles forming like pseudopods and trying to acidically harm you. On its turn, though, not yet, but...
Nina would call out and say, the most things are fucking freaky, and that's her turn.
Okay. I did put a bar attaching your temporary hit points. Is that
my
bar?
My temporary is the first bar.
The red one, right?
Oh, sorry. It doesn't. I haven't put a max in it. Sorry. So there we go. Oh,
No,
no, that
no need
still
for a
hasn't
max.
popped it up. Okay, that still
Mhm,
hasn't popped
It's
up.
okay.
Weird.
I'm more like editing this so that I can see them both on your character sheet and in here, but nonetheless, as your attacks do miss, Locke, it is your turn.
All right. Just seeing the other door start being engaged with, Locke is going to look around to the, at this time, smaller than him, little flesh blobs around. And he's going to reach up with a clawed hand and scrape it across his pauldron and bloodstone to activate it. And he's just going to make his way to the door.
Okay. Carve me a path to that.
I'm just going straight for it.
And so that's 3 opportunity attacks, right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, from left to right. Doesn't hit, doesn't hit. Third one doesn't hit as well.
Mm.
So all miss, and you are right next to that creature that is very much clinging into the gate there.
All right. Seeing that, this one is dodging as well. It's like
Yes.
both of those act concurrently. Okay. In that case, we're just going to use our bonus for that. We moved, so we are just going to recklessly attack with our just 2 normal strikes.
Mm-hmm. Both of those are going to hit.
Mm.
Let me check on resistance and stuff. Yeah, I obviously have fire resistance once more. So that's a bit lessened, but big ol' luck. So that's 8 plus 5. That's 13 total points of damage against Daltilith. That seems to be very resistant and kind of able to endure a lot of strikes from you.
All right.
As you go closer to it, that goes for Yunin as well. You're going to start hearing a faint buzzing in your head. Not exactly like telepathy, but it seems to be annoying you. You don't understand what's going on, but it's really annoying. Just that for the moment.
Awesome. Yeah, that's 2 attacks. Now those were flurry. Yeah, it's gonna do it.
Mhm. You're making a flurry of blows, right?
Oh no, I
Oh.
said none of those were flurry, so there's no extra shit. That's it.
Yeah, okay, I thought you said you were gonna make flurry. Okay, so that's the end of your turn, as we have this rock that will immediately try to get up, and seeing Ogvar right there, annoyed by what it managed to do on it, it will attempt to make some attacks, but as part of the first one, it's going to attempt a grapple on you. And that's an 18, Ogvar. Make me your athletics.
We'll try. 15.
And you are indeed grappled.
Mm. You can have me.
And as you're grappled, I have 30 more feet, I believe. Yeah, I have 60 feet, so 30 more feet, which means we can go both 15 feet upwards.
Mm.
Let's fly a little bit. And as you are grappled with it upwards, it will use its beak to make an attack at you.
It hits miraculously.
For
Uh,
7
but-
points of piercing.
It will be attacked by my reciprocal
Mm-hmm.
strength save for. Whew, that's a good roll.
It has activated your trap card. That tosses me 10 feet or more.
Yep, 10 feet away from me, so I'm falling.
So you're falling, but grapple also stops. You're gonna drop prone on the ground and take 1d6. 6 points of
Nice.
damage, as this one takes 15 full points of force, clearly annoyed by your ability. And we have now this little mains that this one is going to climb 5 feet more and reach towards Tappy with its claws at disadvantage, so 15 will not manage to hit here. And this one is going to do the same, climbing as close as it can to make just a plain attack at disadvantage. But Tappy is very experienced for such things to happen. This one is going to go close to the zombie and attempt an attack, but it will be a bit scared of it, as it's its claws and
Wait,
everything
how
and
did
black
they-
eyes.
Wait, did they attack me?
Yes, they started climbing a little bit. They used half their speed to attack you, but they didn't manage to hit.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm. They used all their speed to climb up there. As Brennan, you are next. Oh, wait, I skipped one main. Yes, I did. This one will complete its trip up here and go for Lupa. Just a claw attack here. But that will miss. And it is your turn, Tabby, now.
Uh,
Wait. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
I will go ahead and let's see. I'm going to bonus action. Wait, do I have Misty Step? Yes, I do. I have a bonus action Misty Step, and so poof. And then I'm gonna come over to here, have Amicus climb the wall a little bit so that we're flanking. And I'm gonna try and stab the window.
All right, go for it.
Has Locke already engaged the window?
What do you mean exactly?
For flanking, has he already?
I believe it has blindside, but let me check. No, it does not. That's very weird for a news. Yeah, right now it doesn't seem to be the case because with climbing speed I can allow you to be on that spot to flank. Okay, go for it.
Okay. So let's see. Where is my? There it is. Beep. Is that a 12 hit?
12 does not hit, unfortunately.
Alright.
Though, don't you get advantage as you say?
It
Oh, it
was,
has dodge, yeah. Yeah,
dodge.
you're right.
And then 23.
23 definitely hits.
And this one I'm going to 3rd level smite.
That's gonna be a lot. It's a fiend after all.
So let's see. So that's 2d8 plus 1 plus 1. Okay, so that should be all of them. So 14 plus 31.
That's a lot. Alright, 30
Yep.
plus.
45 damage.
Well, only just a bit less because your spear is not exactly magical, but nonetheless it's gonna do a lot of damage. The Radiant just bypasses any kind of resistance this creature has and hurts a lot. John, as this massive Radiant explosion, it's going to flash in front of your eyes, Look, for a moment, as you notice that Tappy has some exploding potential right here. Anything else, Tappy?
No.
Okay, Brennan, we did skip your turn previously. You get to act now.
I really want to get this thing. I'm gonna try the Coiling Grass Tattoo again and see if I can make it.
All right. Is that the DC? Ah!
Oh, god damn it!
You know what? Just for this one, I'm gonna allow if you wish to use inspiration for me to reroll it. That's not a rule, but just for this one, I know you want to do this. I can allow you if you want to try it.
Let's do it. I really want to get this.
Ah!
God damn it!
It doesn't want to get grappled. It won't happen.
Oh, god damn it! Alright.
So yeah, Vrock still remains prone on the ground, but it doesn't want to get grappled by a mere mortal like you are.
He's saying fuck your shit.
Just wanna
Anything else,
grapple this
Brandon?
thing. No. That's it.
Okay, so we have this main playing right now that is going to attack on the zombie right in front of it. The one that was previously stunned, it's not anymore. And it's actually going to hit that one. Even though this one has more defenses than an ordinary zombie from the demonic modification. Still gonna suffer 7 points of damage. And Ogvar, you're prone, but you begin your turn right there.
Okay. I guess Ogvar will get up to begin his turn. I guess that would be a good start. And he'll take an attack at this fellow right next to him.
Uh-huh.
And he'll boost it if it hits.
Go for it.
27.
That
I think it
hits. Where do you wanna toss it?
Just fucking over the wall.
Towards that?
Yeah,
Splat.
beautiful. And he will bonus action fly again to be able to hit. Damn it! Ah, man, I can't make it prone. Whatever. He'll fly again to be able to get within attacking range of the Vrock, and will take a swing, a second swing. Icebreaker 23
Definitely hits.
for 13, and I would like to try and bring it 5 feet downward.
With Crusher, you can immediately do it, don't you?
Yep.
Okay.
With Crusher.
Let me check something I wanna see.
Oh yeah, it might actually be huge. Is it huge? I think Crusher works for like a large or
No,
something.
I just want to say if it says anything about horizontally or vertically. It is one size larger, you can do it. Okay, no issues. So,
Alright.
fun stuff. You can make enemies fly 5 feet with Crusher. Well, they don't take damage from falling, but yeah.
Well, it's just so he doesn't fucking get an attack when he leaves the area. Should I save it for the fucking door? I don't know. Ogvar will action surge and try and take out this Vrock.
Okay, give me your strikes.
Will. Maybe I will, BG. Gosh.
Maybe.
12.
12, a solid shot, but not enough to bring it down.
Yeah.
Another 9. So you see this rock is getting pretty low, to the point that it looks around and will say in Abyssal, I'm out!
Alright.
Nina, you can understand that.
Ogvar will drop below it just to try and not like leave its area, but it's 10 feet away. I don't know how it works.
Mm-hmm.
That's his turn.
I suppose as you don't let go of the turn and fall down, you fly below, right?
When my turn ends, I lose my flying. Yeah.
I know that. So you would land previously, so as not to fall
Yes.
prone. Okay,
Yes,
that
yes,
means
yes.
you would get an opportunity attack from it.
Feel free.
I'll do so.
Take my rend.
Oh my god. I dealt 20 damage. I'm so strong. Let's see about your end.
So mean.
But it's gonna fail that, and it is gonna barely survive from your
Oh.
beam of energy that tosses it further upwards away from you.
That's it.
Okay, and now we have the Altolith next to Nina that is going to continue whispering some stuff into your head as it will drop those defensive patterns and instead it will form on those tentacles and make 3 tentacle strikes at you.
Oh.
One will hit, second will be a grapple attempt. So
18 acid. Okay, that's fine. That leaves it with me with 1.
that's really nice actually. I have resistance, but I'll take 25 you said, right?
25, but it's got resistance, right?
I take 12,
So,
but
yeah.
so second attempt is at grappling you. Roll me your tech, acrobatics or athletics.
I will go with acrobatics. 12.
You're gonna fail us. So at the
Grapple.
10 feet distance, thankfully you have a reach weapon, but it's gonna keep you right there, and it will slam a third time with its tentacle,
That's another hit.
managing to also hit for another 16 points of acid. That will make it suffer another 12 points. But that's gonna be the end of your armor that is protecting you, as you're
Yep.
gonna suffer another 15 acid.
Ow.
And that's its turn, as we have this main playing right here that is going to run for that zombie with the black eyes, and it's going to hit it for 8 points of slashing damage, as the zombies seem to take a lot of the power of the enemies that you have here being a great assistance from those little creatures. As the other main is just going to plainly drop another attack for another 8 points of damage, which is going to bring this dreadful Bob to a blooded state. Juniper, it's your turn.
Okay. Seeing the fighting going down with the rock. She's going to reach out her hand and kind of grip the air as she creates a ghostly skeletal hand on the rock that was fighting Mr. Ogvar. Just gonna do chill chat.
That's my wife. And it's
All
dead.
right. Which you mean this one, right?
Yep.
It's flying. Okay, it will survive this. It is pretty low, but 3 points of damage is not enough to drop it down.
As a bonus action, she'll cast Healing Wound on our Healing Word on Ogvar, and that'll be it for me.
All right.
Thank you.
Juniper immediately makes an attack that, even though very accurate, will not be as bothersome as originally intended. Some words are going to come out of your mouth, and healing energy will soothe your wounds, Ogvar. And we have Master Bob playing and following his comrade Bobs into combat as one slam towards one main, and it is one success, as this main is going to drop to a blooded state, and the Bobs seem to be winning this combat. The other zombie that is having the daggers on its arms is going to do a slam that deals piercing damage, and with that it's going to destroy immediately one of the mains on top of it. We have 3 more Bobs that's gonna do some other attacks right here, one that will miss and 2 more on the same target. All of those will miss, as 2 of them seem to be leading the charge, but the other 3 will not manage to connect their strikes, as we have this little rock playing that will get up, and it will start, well, I suppose, afraid of Lupin getting prone again. It will take the disengage action and fly 30 feet into the air right here. So it's at 30 feet over here, looking at you, Brandon. You will die. You will recognize those words, Juniper, in Abyssal. As we have this other Ultilith that kind of annoyed that it's being flanked, it will look at both Locke and Tappy and will attempt to make some attacks. Unsure about who is more fragile to fall, it will make one at it first. So first one is at Locke, second is at Tappy. I believe both of those hit. It has disadvantage against you, you're right, protection from evil and good. But still, I believe that hits. So, Locke, you receive 12 points of acid damage, and Tappy, you receive 17, though Locke, you can halve that.
Yep. And then on mine, 2 things happen. It takes 15 cold, and then I will use Sentinel.
Okay, as it attacks Tappy, you will find immediately that opportunity to go for a quick strike against it. Give it. Okay, and even though resilient as it might be, it will still take some point of damage from it. And as it's being added with the cold damage, it will be genuinely annoyed. I'm gonna, since I did hit both of you, I'm gonna roll at random for the next attack. So 1 Locke, 2 Tappy. So it's gonna go for the second attack at Tappy, even though at disadvantage. And it's going to
Oh my god.
manage to hit her. That's good. Well, dodge really helps, or protection from evil and good at this case. So that's 17 points of AC damage, and you're going to keep your magic that is protecting you so much about it. And we have now one of the mains attacking the zombies. Yes, look at that. Imagine. And some
I don't know
of
what
them
this
are going
knight
to
is.
blast through their defenses, and some of the zombies are going to be really down, and it is Lupa's turn, who has a small main right next to her.
She's gonna take a big old bite out of it.
Okay, and that will be enough to destroy the main and just leave a blob of demon ichor in the place.
And then she's going to start making movements towards Locke and Tappy. And that'll be it for Lupa.
Okay, as the sidesteps not passing from the ichor, we have another main here that's studying the Master Bob. As it will attack and deal 3 points of slashing damage against it. Nina, it is your turn. Grappled, you are unable to move, but you are freely able to attack.
Yeah, with one of its weird tapestry tentacles wrapped around her, Nina is going to just start swinging at the indescribable thing hanging over the entrance to this cave. As a bonus action, the greenish shadows across the floor will rise up and like briefly tangle around its weird, mossy, abyssal tentacles. And she's going to curse it. And she will make 2 sweeping swipes at it. Let's see, first one and second one.
All right, and the first one is gonna hit for 19 points of slashing damage, a powerful strike against it, but it will block the second one immediately by grasping your weapon and throwing it down, but immediately your reflexes are gonna make it reappear at your arms.
And she'll grit her teeth, look back and say, "Don't get hit by the fucking, it's like burning and shit, it's mean." And that's gonna be her turn.
All right, and we have Locke acting next. Sorry,
Alright.
I really forgot something. Nina, as you begin your turn, that goes for Locke as well. That buzzing you hear in your head is going to turn into something that slowly gets over your head, as this is the ability that is being used from the Ultimate.
So wisdom, I didn't like it.
Both of you roll a wisdom save.
Oh.
Locke's about to go over there.
Well,
Luckily, Locke, you have the aura of Tappy. You are gonna be affected, but you are not gonna fail by 5 or more for the second part of it.
I think I would fail by 5
You
or
will
more.
fail. So
Take
you are
my
gonna get confused.
inspiration.
Should I?
Do it.
It's the confusion's fault. It's up to you.
I think that's probably worth it, right? I'll take
Yes.
the inspiration. I don't think I'll pass. Nope.
It was a solid attempt, though. Okay, so Locke, you are only gonna have disadvantage on your first roll that you are gonna do on this turn. But other than that, you are pretty much fine.
All right.
Get back.
All right. Yeah. If it's my turn, just having battlefield awareness, just seeing that happens, Locke's gonna fucking rush over.
Hey, you're gonna take an opportunity attack, or are you
Certainly.
going to?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. Let's strike. 17 will manage to barely scratch you for
Yep.
8 points of acid damage.
All right. And so it in turn takes 15.
Well, how? But I believe with that the armor will drop after that strike, right?
I have one more.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah. And so with that, I just happen to be 5 feet away and not, 10 feet, so I'm not right next to it. So as we're running, Locke is, because otherwise it'd be that. Yeah, as he's running over, Locke's going to claw down his chest over his Ilnaver tattoo to activate his Eldritch Maul. And so he'll be able to reach where he is and then go in for 2 attacks.
Okay, you see this creature attacking from a distance and reach from its tentacles, and you get the idea of using some kind of same firepower against it.
All right, just making sure I got all my shit clicked. All right, so the first one is disadvantage. I want to make sure I hit, so I'm going reckless. So the first one will just be straight.
Well, if you're gonna reckless the first one, just reckless everything.
No, yeah, just because of that, yeah.
Alright, but unfortunately the first one will still miss, even under those circumstances.
Okay.
But for the second one, you have advantage.
Well, if that's the case, I am going to I am going to spend 2 key points to add 4 to that to make it a 17.
Okay, let me see. Hey, that's exactly his armor class. That's
Ooh,
nice.
okay.
You made it.
Fuck.
So that's a strike for. Let's do some math because we can see the first damage goes through any of its defenses, the 6. But the other 15 is halved due to its resistance to fire.
Okay. And then
You feel free to go
so,
on. Mhm.
yep, second one, and then that's going to be it. Well, we'll see. Second one.
Another 6 force damage. And that's another very potent strike as Locke seems to be coming to the rescue immediately as he sees Nina in a kind of troubled state.
And
But
then
they might be enduring a lot.
And then lastly, just reading this, just make sure it doesn't have to be on a flurry one. No, okay. So last but not least, we're going to try to stun the door.
Stun that door.
Well, they are good at con saves, but that is not absolute. Let's
As
see.
a door should be.
Yeah, all good.
And the outlet is going to make that save, not allowing you to use that power to keep the momentum going against it. And I suppose that will be the end of your turn, right?
It is, yes.
Okay, so we have this rock right here that is just going to start flying upwards and dash away into the distance. Right here.
Great.
Oh.
It wants to survive. And we have this main right here that is going to take a dash action to climb next to Lupa. It won't be making it without it. And Brandon, it's your turn. As you see this rock yelling out loud, and it will change as it starts talking in Abyssal, and then it will talk into your head in telepathy. It will say,
Jill, let me live, and we can talk, discuss. You don't wanna be here.
Can I respond?
in telepathy, yes, you are allowed to.
Discuss what exactly?
As it will say,
Drop your weapon. There is a common enemy in those tunnels. A demon that eats other demons.
Hmm.
you have a quick response if you wish, and if you want to, by dropping your weapon doesn't mean for you to drop it into the ground, but to not take any hostile action against it. If you want for
Against
it
that
to-
specific one?
this specific one for sure, but you don't know about the rest as well.
Okay, he's gonna take that because he's had a lightning arrow charged up. He's gonna take it at this one that's trying to escape.
Okay, that's fine. Roll it. If you manage to do it, I can add it for an intimidation factor. That's a hit. Give me the damage. That's for the 8 lightning, I believe.
Yes. Let
If
me
you roll
roll it.
more than 16, that's what is required because it has resistance.
Oof.
And as that rock will explode, and a giant bile of ichor will form into the ground, the rock will just repeat its words.
Discuss, please.
Stand down. And it may be possible.
All right, as Brennan just, without even looking at the rock, will just turn its arrows and the bow towards it and shoot blindly as an explosion of lightning into the distance will destroy completely that one back there. And you look at the other rock, looking forward to understanding what's going on here. And Tappy, it's your turn next to that outlet. Another burst. Let's see. Both of those hit, obviously, as I said. Well, still decent, but the previous one was such a big number that this one seems pretty compared to it. But still, it's making it bloodied. Yeah, it is. It should be. This is a first level smite. Well, that's more like it. Yeah, it's bloodied. It's taking a lot of damage from you. Although I didn't. I forgot once more. Roll me a wisdom save. It was at the beginning of your turn. I'm not gonna take back the first attack, but perhaps the second. Who knows? Okay, you're fine. So your second attack also hits, and that deals a little bit piercing damage as well, as it keeps getting annoyed, but it doesn't seem to have the intention of leaving this place. All right, you are still within reach. And as you end your turn there, we have some mains continuing their fight and combat against the zombies. This one is going to attack, dealing some more points of damage here. And don't worry, it's your turn now.
Right. Ogvar's gonna try something goofy. He'll run. Clink, 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 clink. 30 feet right here. And what's the distance we got here? 25 feet, yeah. He will bonus action use a telekinetic thrust to try and pull the creature off the wall. So he needs to make a 15 strength save.
Okay. This, can you link me the feature, because I want to see if it says specifically if it's magical. I believe it is, but
Yeah, but first, can I actually do another thing first? Because I realize
Sure.
I can do this way better.
Mhm.
First, he's going to try and mind sliver it
oh, that's a good idea actually.
for 8. Ooh, nice. This guy.
I have magic resistance, but I have a -2 on intelligence, so actually I'm gonna suffer those 8 points of psychic, and that will lead it to having a reduced next save. And now link me that feature. Let's see.
Bottom one. As a bonus action, you can
Nope,
try
it
and.
doesn't say anything about magic, so it's not exactly magic. It's psionics, which is quite different for a reason. And I'm gonna roll my strength save then, and roll the -d4.
Oh, right.
50% chance on you. Yay!
Hey!
And you are going to deattach it. And as you do so, you will see that this portal will start fading. But as it does so, you will see that the one on top is starting to stabilize even more. Like both of those were very close to the ritual. You did manage to stop one of those, but the other one is still on its location. You don't know how much it wants to take, but it seems like any time of the next minute, it might be stabilized forever.
Ogvar is going to shout out, that thing needs to be off the wall or dead right now. That's his turn.
All right, and we have this Oculus right here that seeing Nina confused. And these are demons. They really like to prey upon weaker targets. It's just going to do a full scale 3 attacks on the warlock in front of it. And Nina, you're going to suffer the 2 first attacks of it. 22 plus 14, 36 points of acid damage. As slam after slam, it keeps making the grip on you even more tight as you feel the acid burn into your skin, and it is into a madness as you severed it from the portal.
Nina, confused, would like rumble a cry in her throat, I guess, as these strange abyssal tentacles like burn at it as they slap and wrap around her. It's like, fuck!
All right, and we have on the main landscape as well some of the mains continuing the eternal battle against the zombies, which are not down yet, but they are keeping it real. Juniper, your turn.
So, in order, I'm going to cast Wither and Bloom right there, so I can get a good 10. I think I can catch all of the 3 of those guys.
3 mains, and yeah, you can also catch a couple of zombies for you.
Cool.
Right, roll me that. Okay, I don't have a resistance to that. So all of these are gonna fail. One of those is going to straight up die from it. The other one is gonna get bloodied, severely injured. And the other one is gonna get bloodied, but still having some hits to take up. Let me check something on Wither and Bloom.
Yep.
Alright, so it doesn't have any specifications about not affecting undead targets. So if you wish, you can make the zombie one of those. Roll some hit dice.
I'd love that.
So roll me a d8. Plus 1 d4 from your scythe, your sickle. So that's 9 plus your wisdom, so that's 13. So this zombie here with the daggers and the dark eyes is going to get healed to a very decent state once more.
Yay.
And do you end your turn?
Actually, she's gonna start moving. So, is it possible to gently get down or slide down this?
As I said,
Or will she-
you can just count as half speed till you get here, so it's 20 feet to get
Okay.
here. What you can
All
do?
right. She'll just drop there, near, almost on top of the Ichor, and that'll be it for her.
All right. As then, what we're having next is the feast for your zombies. As they are going to start attacking the mains mostly. That will not stop them around. And we have now one attack from Master Bob towards the one right next to it. Doesn't hit. One from the Dagger Bob. That's the Scissor Hands one. That's going to kill one of the mains right here. And this is, as it does so, it's going to continue moving forward, taking one more Abyssal Bile. We'll roll for that later on. This one is also gonna pass and take one more Demon Ichor, and from their spot, they're going to attack the one in front of them, all 3. Well, whoever hits first. First hits, and it will destroy that. And as it does so, it's going to move forward as well, taking care of this as well. And this one is gonna start dashing. And as this so, I want you, Juniper, to roll me 2d100s. Alright, so I'll see to those in the meantime. Till then, let's see what this rogue will do. As Brennan stops, it will fly around him, and it will say in telepathy like you're conversing, saying that
The portals to Abyss, they can't be stopped. But inside those caverns, there is a monster. Even for us demons. It's close to your size, but it has wings like I do. But its dark claws can even drain your soul.
as it just steps towards the edge, and it just takes a ready dash action to move away should anything happen. And in that time, we have this Ultimate right here that is going to try to aim towards Tapi for its attacks. It's gonna make 3 attacks. First of those 3, though, it's gonna be an attempt at a grapple. Alright, so you're not grappled, so that means I'm just gonna make 2 more attacks at you at a disadvantage. The second one... no. Yep. So that's gonna be 18 points of acid. As Juniper, you look at your zombies, the one that has its skin become more defensive will start growing a bit, but in a weird sense, same thing happens exactly to the other one, as both of those are going to grow one leg longer than the other, being a bit off balance, reducing their movement speed even more so. And with Alkilif having played as it strikes Tappy and she becomes bloodied, we have Lupa acting.
Mm. Okay. Lupa's gonna take a bite out of the one that's attacking her at the moment. Not really being able to do much.
So it hits, and with that, it's going to destroy it. As it turns into Demon Ichor once more.
Mm-hmm. And then she's just gonna come up here and wait to jump down and attack the thing on her next turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay, as Lupa gets closer and ready to pounce towards that Alkilith, have this main striking at this bob here. And it does not hit. As Nina, it is your turn. Roll me a d10.
D10. Here we go. Numero 5.
Alright, let's see what it is. Unfortunately, you cannot move or take actions this turn as you are severely confused. You can talk a bit, but a bit faltering, unable to deliver full, thought-out messages.
Oh, I guess she would just put a hand over her head and be like, "Oh, I feel like my head," and that's it.
Alright, roll me a wisdom save at the end of your turn.
Good at these.
Hey, you're gonna make it.
Apparently,
You
I'm good
are
at these.
no longer confused. As Locke, you're going to make Nina a bit more focused as you approach nearby and see gets back to your former self. You get to act.
Right. Yeah, closing the distance, and we're gonna fuck this thing up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so up, reckless, going in. First two.
All right. Both of those are gonna hit for the reduced damage, but still. So, as both of those strikes manage to hit your target, you realize that it's way more enduring, but thankfully, it's very slow to affect the area. So, as you have stopped it, now you just realize that the other one is more of a trouble, but this one also needs to die. Needs a lot more power, though, to do so.
Okay. Well, after that, we are going to burn adrenaline point for a flurry for 2 more.
Okay.
Not
do
fire.
those. Well, this time you're gonna do a lot more damage. It seems like attacking with those Ignum Knuckles was not as much effective. But this time it's 21 plus 15, that's 36 points of damage against it. And I believe with the first attack you're gonna make it bloodied. The second one is going to drop it understandingly lower. It's now a lot more scared around, tries to look around, but more wants to bring chaos in its area.
No, yeah. And we're going to try to stun it again, just seeing how to fuck Nina up.
Mm-hmm. But it's still going to succeed at the stunning effect. Though, you can apply some effects of your Fluid of Blows as well.
Indeed. That's what I'm reading right now. Well, actually, just because Nina's right there, in case to give her a bit more maneuverability, we're going to make it not take reactions.
Okay, cutting off its reactions first of all. And you have a second effect to apply as well.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's try to drop it prone.
Okay. That's a dexterity save?
It is, yes.
It will succeed. It is quite dexterous after all.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
why it has
yeah.
all that defense.
A try. That's it for me.
Nonetheless, some powerful strikes with great potential as Brennan, the rock is staring at you, trying to see what you are gonna do.
He's gonna shout out loud to the rock, hoping that it'll understand the common tongue, and say, "You stay there. We need information if you want us to help you." And he's going to move towards. He's gonna get here and with Hunter's Mark, because it should be far enough. Yeah, 65. With the Hunter's Mark, he's gonna let 2 arrows go towards this little demon.
Okay. As you do so, the rock will look at you and say, we need telepathy still.
Help me. I don't care about this monster. I'll just fly to another place. It won't reach me. Help yourselves, though. Goodbye.
And it will use its shell dash action
God
to
damn
move
it.
right here. That's how much it reads for now. And you get to continue your turn, though.
Yeah, alright. He's just gonna take 2 arrows towards this one.
Okay, go for it. Alright, so both of those hit. A lot of damage coming from the first and another powerful shot coming from the second that brings it really low. Though the portal is almost ready to materialization. There's not much else. I'm gonna put the bar so that you can see it. But if it does not die before it plays, we are gonna have not one but 2 permanent portals to the abyss right here. To another random plane. Who knows? That might go well. Brandon, anything else you want to do?
He's gonna yell out to the rest of the group, and says, "Apparently, there's a monster in the caves. It's eating it. These demons are afraid of eating that monster eating them. Be careful." It's all he
Agua
knows,
nods.
all he can do.
Tappy, it's your turn now. That's it. That also hits. Go for it. That's exactly 23. Yeah, it's bad, but yeah, you lower rolled, but it didn't have a lot of health, so you're gonna make this. So how do you want to do this?
Stabilize it.
And as you take back your spear, you'll just see plain demon ichor forming and dropping down on the ground in the spot of the. As you will see magic like portal linger there, but it doesn't seem to be effective and it seems to start fading out like the one down below. It will take obviously some time to fade completely, but it doesn't have any effect. All right. And as you move towards there, Ogvar, it is your turn now.
Okay. Well, I've seeing that the portal is no longer at risk of being opened unless the door miraculously reattaches itself. Sees a dangerous demon leaving, flying away towards a city, so he's going to fly again.
Worse than a bit city. It's our boat, Jeremy. It's
True,
our boat.
true.
Mhm.
60
that's
feet
exactly-
right here. And you'll action dash to get within. To get 55 right here. And Ray's up next to it. And he just has his weapon ready. He's just waiting.
Ogvar, this is a 30 feet height.
Oh, alright.
That's what I have noted in the token on the top right.
Okay.
So you are down below?
I guess so.
Okay. So as you're running past it, the rogue will see you
Okay,
flying and
If
will be a
that's the
bit scared,
case,
obviously.
I would have done things differently.
Yeah, I
Um,
assume so. So you can take back your turn. I'm going to with Redcon on that.
Alright, he'll go 60 feet right here, and then he'll mind sliver the creature to try and help if Juniper does anything.
All right.
Um,
But unfortunately, it will succeed on the save. As they say, taking the cowarding choice is quite of a clever choice. It is quite intelligent for that part. So that's gonna be the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the Ultulith right here that unable to take reactions. You will see some of the weaknesses in Locke's attack patterns as he took the reckless action option, and it will attempt a multi-attack against him with 3 advantageous attacks. And Locke is resistant, but that still will hurt him. For 8, 9, that's 17 plus 10, 27 total acid damage, Locke.
All right, let me do some math.
I
So
did-
27, right?
27 is the total that you take after reductions.
Okay, so 26 because I have 1 point of temp left.
And they take 2
Um,
damage. Okay.
Yeah, making that 15. So
And that ultimately will drop even lower than it was before. But you're still hearing this buzzing noise even more intensely into your heads now. As Juniper, it is your turn.
Seeing Ogvar, she's gonna turn the corner and get here, and she's gonna reach out and say, "By the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes," and she's gonna blight it.
All right, let's see about that check. That's a strong one. But it is magically resistant and it will take only 18 points of necrotic damage, which is enough to drop it blooded, but not enough to slay it or prove a point to it, as it just will continue looking way ahead in the distance and continue flying and running.
I just had a thought. Hold on.
That's dangerous. Do it.
Okay, as a bonus action, I'm going to roll out my spores to space, which I believe is 30 feet away.
That should be working, at least for a single turn. Instead of waiting this creature to start its turn, I'm gonna roll it now because, you know, we forget that stuff sometimes.
Yep.
So I'm gonna roll a con save. That is gonna fail, so roll me the damage. So 8 points of damage, that is. A bit more low, but I can see it surviving it. And we can have now the zombies acting on their turn. As they will, this one will continue rampaging on that main, but to no avail. This second one will come and flank it for another attack, which will hit and will take care of that main for good. As the other ones, this one is actually going to reach the Altilith. As these ones are going to start running ahead. And this one that reaches the Altilith is going to attack. And it's going to hit as well. Look at that. So powerful. So fierce. And the rock, unfortunately, after this turn, it moves 120 feet into the distance. So I don't believe you will be able to chase it. Flying further
You
ahead.
underestimate my power.
Prove me wrong. Lupa, it's your turn. She's a bit bad at climbing, but she can go at half speed.
All right. So Lupa is going to, yeah, she's gonna move down. Can you calm down?
Sorry about that. So that's what 20 feet, and then so she's gonna start to make her way down to the rest of the group, and that's all she can do for the moment.
It sounds like Brandon's been attacked by a Tupperware container.
No, my cat is attacking my chair. She likes to she likes to make my chair her scratching post.
Yeah,
Wow.
same.
Yep. So anyway, I just kicked her out. Sorry. And so with Lupa, that's the only thing that she can do. So.
All right, Nina, it's your turn.
Finally shaking off the buzzing confusion that filled her head. Nina's gonna hold her scythe in two hands, raise it up, and pile drive the bladed tip down into this thing, or try to at least. We'll see. Had some very good rolls today. The first swing. First swing is a 22 for minimum damage. Second swing. Oh, it's a crit. Oh, for 22. She manages to bury it in and pull some of the moss back as she on the backswing. And the third one, she just tries to stomp it out with the blunt side of the scythe. For 23.
That
for
will
11.
also hit, and the output will be so low from this effect.
Yeah, Nina just grits her teeth, spits at it, and says, "When you're dead, I'm going to stuff you into a bottle and we're going to throw you in the bottom of the ocean. I promise you." And that's a turn.
All right, as Locke, you start your turn. You need to roll me a wisdom saving throw, since this is another Altilith from the one that you did roll previously.
All right.
I don't think you're near enough to tap. Oh no, it's 20 feet. Never mind.
20 feet, yeah, our home rule. Which means you will just have disadvantage for one attack roll. Your next one.
Okay.
No confusion.
No confusion. You know what? Just cause I'm gonna use my bardic.
Okay, do so.
Well, what die is that?
You believe it's a d6, right, Happy?
It is a d6 at this point, yes.
Correct. Ah,
I just want
unfortunately, it's gonna be
I
enough.
just wanted to make sure I'm still consistent on some things, but okay. And knowing how I roll, we're gonna go reckless again. This one being the first one being normal.
Mm-hmm. And how do you want to do this?
Damn. No, yeah, basically, just because it's been engaged in Nina this whole time, it kind of quote unquote faced to, try to hit me. So the claws aren't gonna so much rake through it as is his normal. It's gonna kind of pierce through the center, and then the other hand's gonna come up and kind of like chest burster, just tear the thing in half.
Teared in half, Demon Icor is the only thing that is left behind. Some of the zombies are gonna follow inside. As you realize that just one of the rocks has left and went away. But these two doorways, the one below and the one up ahead, seem to hide something beneath them. The upper one seems to be more of a dead end, like an old mine trail that has been closed off due to earthquakes and stuff like that. Seems like it doesn't have anything, but as you take a very quick look inside that, you see that there is Demon Icor inside. You don't see a living demon, but you see the remains of a dead demon. Something is going on at this place. Well, I suppose it's good that demons are dead, but what kills them? The answers to that we will find on our next session, as here is where we're gonna put a pause for this one till the next week.
Man, look at that timing. Expert job, BG.
Nice.
It's crazy how you plan every single one of these turns like before we start, and account for all our RP. I was trying to make a joke,
BG
but
is
it's alright.
strategic.
I mean, it's hey.
Brandon, in regards to long range, it will start flying up ahead, and your dark vision, it's just up to 60 feet. It's night, so you won't be able to see it after a certain point. Pretty soon enough as well.
One day I'm going to use those long range arrows.
Yeah, I mean, the Vrock it's just a Vrock going away. Obviously, you're going to see something happening about it in the future. Either you, or most likely, it tends to happen, another adventuring group, and we'll be like, what the fuck did those adventurers do? Why did they leave a Vrock? But, yeah, it's
Yeah.
okay. It happens.
Some poor adventuring
We
party
did the best
following
we
in our
could.
wake.
Did we?
I like that there's going to be an adventuring party that's going to go to some Goblin Springs at some point. Like, warms my heart.
Just nice, actually nice Goblin Spring.
Yeah.
Just as a vacation, not as like an adventure or anything.
It's like, sure, have Milson on the map all you want, but Death Sword Hot Springs for a tourist attraction, you know, that's a mark.
Amazing.
But no, this was a fantastic session.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thank
BG. It was
you.
great.
That was a
Oh,
great
yeah.
session.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
glad to hear that. I like how it's evolving right here in the Kinatol. We are going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I like how much we make Ada suffer. How Ada tries so hard to just get us from A to B, and we give her nothing but grief. Grief and the small promise of putting up posters for a missing daughter. It's like they balance each other out.
Those promises will be
No.
fulfilled at some point.
They've already been fulfilled. Nina did it last session before we. Well,
yeah,
no,
after
this-
she used
the
about like
session
8 of them as
God.
like napkins.
Yeah. She was handing out the wrong ones, the wrong posters.
Used for
Well,
all
neat.
cornbread. That was a fire.
Nina is co-captain, so we can do what we want with the ship.
We actually can. And whenever there's something to blame, she just says Captain Braynon. And just passes the mail on to him. It's
Easy.
we've got functional
weird.
group.
I have a question.
Go for it. Sheldon.
How much would a just a standard hoop and stick be? Just a simple toy.
That's 1-2 silver pieces. Why? Why would it be more? I mean,
Wow, I can't.
perhaps even less. A silver piece would be sufficient.
I can't
Alright,
believe.
thank you.
Thank God Nina doesn't know what toy you're buying a child. A hoop and a stick. God, she would have ripped into him.
Can't get
Absolutely
drunk off
torn
that.
him apart. Like,
No.
That's where our
He's-
RP's gonna
he-
start. Is Nina ripping
It's
into
like-
Akbar when
it's
he
like-
comes up with the stick it out.
Because I would like to Jeremy, when you describe
Just
the
hanging out in the.
steps-
You can do it when we're hanging out in the cabin. He has it just laying next to him
Well,
while he's writing a scroll.
It's the fact that you, Jeremy, when describing it to BG, the first word you used in your description was simple.
Yeah. Simple toy for simple child.
If it wasn't already.
Yeah. It's like
Aw.
it's the perfect. That's what you. Yeah, it's an amazing gift. A
Yeah,
hoop
man, he's
and
got a
stick,
rockin'
it's-
owlbear.
He's gonna love that. Just snap it right in half.
Having said that, I'm gonna jump off now.
Yeah, thank you. for
Thanks,
sending
BG.
me
Sounds good. Yeah, thanks again, man.
I'll see you around.
ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, people of the stream.
Man, I can
Um,
look at